Building whisper shout. Lights on, channel live. Reviews fights dragons high. La luna di questa dura come smokes poco scura. I roll it up loud, pages flip like thunder. Comic book stack, got the heat, no blunder. Breaking down shows, yeah, movies get sliced. Crits on the mic like I'm rolling all dice. Lighting up green while the panels ignite. Superhero smoke, blow clouds in the night. Dungeon to the dragon, I'm the boss, that's fact. Got merch on the table, put the gold in the sack. 5150, I'm spitting reviews. TV, books, anime, drop all the news. Smash cut, fight scene, blood in the frame. Every bar hits like a boss fight game. Cinematic flow, keep the blade in the sheath. Light sparks flash, got the flame in my teeth. I curse, I rip, his channel's grown. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. En la mesa, dragonos y dados. Crítico fuerte, los golpes son bravos. Humo en el aire, blunt encendido. Cultura mezclada, yo nunca me olvido. Comics y series, yo vendo mi merch. Todo el canal con la vibra de church. Luces brillando, reseñas al 100. El club explotando, lo canto también. Series y libros, reviews con poder. Películas caen, las pongo a perder. Dragones rugiendo, la mesa encendida. Dungeons and Dragons, me cambio la vida. Back to the fight, old school, new flame. Anime clash while I'm calling the game. Weed smoke rise and the neon is lit. Review every saga, I'm dropping that hit. Sword to the fist and the fist to the mic. Light up the channel, we ride every night. Adult in the booth, yeah, curse what I choose. I don't play safe, I break all the rules. Roll the dice, like the blood hit the stage. Críticos locos soltando la rage. Coming to the movie reviews on fire. El club encendido, subiendo más higher. Light it up, and the low, Brandon never dies, vámonos. Light it up, and the low, Brandon never dies, vámonos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We finishing up season one of The Boys, and like usual, I'm here with Spectre,
Hey, thank you. Oh, you're too cut. Stop it. Sit down.
with my boy Alderwrath,
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Not, not
and
tonight. Not tonight.
that's a fact. That's a fact. And the infamous James from The Walking Dead. Welcome, James. You snuck right in like a ninja, my brother.
Oh, I didn't know you was there. Is that why I feel a knife in my neck? Whoa.
That man, he
Shuriken.
slid right through. All right, he
Shuriken.
slid right through like Ninja Gaiden in this motherfucker.
Shit.
So we finally finishing up the season. We wrapping up episode 7 and 8. Before we get into the screenshots, what's your opinions on the last 2 episodes of the season?
I mean, I liked them. These were probably, I want to say, the best 2 episodes out of the series, or at least the yeah.
Spectre, what you think?
It was, building up the story. It wasn't too bad. But we learned a little bit more about Kimiko and stuff. But yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, you was gonna say something, brother.
No, I'm good.
All right, James, what you thinking?
As far as my memory serves, they're good episodes. It's season one. I started liking the Kimiko character. She's probably my favorite as we go along. But finding out about all the characters as we go is pretty fun, I guess. All the drama and crap they get into. Just when you think, things are probably going to be all right, they're not. And especially with the Deep, man, what a character.
He's
Yeah.
awesome. That man need an Oscar.
Yeah.
Word up. He's spectacular. Fucking deep. So
But
let's
yeah,
get
they're
into
good.
these screenshots. Let's get into these screenshots and let's walk through this episode, see what y'all think. All right, so first off, we start off the cold open of the episode 7. We start off with kind of like a little flashback, giving us a little more backstory on the basically the reason Butcher is a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got
So it's
Ch-
basically, yeah. What is it, like a vault holiday party? It looked like
yeah.
That's what it looks like.
they rocking. They got Santa. They got Homelander posters. They got the deep being a fucking pervert like usual. I'm pretty sure that's Stillwell. He icing her down. Like, he look like he looking at her booty.
Hmm.
And then we got Butcher and his wife. This is actually the first time I think we seen his wife. Though they gave us a little flash in the last episode, I think, right?
Yeah, and the video camera, but he's watching her leave from the surveillance camera, and then you couldn't
But
find
no,
her.
that's in this episode. But I'm talking about in last episode. Didn't he have the flash when he was smacking cheeks?
No,
Oh.
that was
Yeah.
Wasn't it
the
like a dream? Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a
And then he rolled over and saw the dog, and then when he
uh
opened his eyes again, and the dog was a doll.
right. You're right. Yeah, he was having a
Yeah,
flash.
he was clapping cheeks. And if I remember correctly, wasn't her hair like blondish in that clapping cheeks flashback where she get the black hair from?
Everything's different when you clap cheeks, man.
You think she had the wig? You think he's into the wear this wig, baby girl? Let's get it on.
Let's get it
Probably.
I ain't
on.
mad at you. I ain't mad at you. It's possible. She looked mad familiar. I don't know why I felt like I've seen her in something else.
Oh, she's in a few other shows. I just can't remember which ones.
I said she just got that familiar look. And then we got my man Homelander. This scene was a little odd. I don't know. You gotta tell me how would y'all feel? Your man come down and he's giving, he's big up and oh, she's a great worker. She's awesome. I love her. I'm about to give her a promotion.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I would have felt mad uncomfortable. I'd have been like, bitch, you sucking his dick, bitch? You sucking his dick, bitch? What's going on here?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Am I wrong though? It sounded a little odd. He was a little thirsty bursty.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you married Alderwrath. If that's
Uh,
some of you going to your wife for a holiday party and the boss is talking to her like that in front of you.
What
it,
boss?
it sounds kind of suspect. I
I'm
ain't gonna
telling you.
lie.
The fun times is over. Now I'm asking questions. What's going on? That's your boss? Y'all work
Yeah.
alone a lot? You know what I'm saying? Y'all work alone a lot? What's going on?
You ain't about to start working no more.
Yeah, I think this is going to be your last day. This is also going to be the retirement party. You know what I'm saying? Because you done, bitch. And look, this is him flashing. So this is like him, like, damn, I missed all the signs. Yeah, you a fucking doofus because clearly something was going on at that party.
He wasn't thinking about that. He was, I don't know.
Cause
This could also be when he's looking for this dude, right?
yeah, he's be clapping cheeks too.
Yeah, my boy Huey clapping super cheeks. Yeah. Bah, bah, bah. Actually, hold on. I got you, Huey. I got you, for my boy Huey. I got him. Hold on.
Like that.
That's what he was doing. Yeah, yeah. No, but I want to give my boy props. Hold on. Yeah, Huey got it in. My
Mm,
man Huey was beating cheeks and smacking meats. And I still say she looked like Taylor Swift. I ain't even gonna hold you.
hey, c-
She
celebrities are
pretty
celebrities.
though. She pretty. And I swear, now that we know, all I can see is fucking Dennis Quaid or whichever fucking Quaid is his pops.
Yeah,
Um, isn't
Dennis.
that the guy that did the zombie, the British zombie? What the fuck was his
Well, in the
name?
show, it's Simon Pegg. But looking at his face now that I know, his real father is homie from isn't it the dude from Inner Space?
Yep.
which
And
was also a classic movie.
his mom is Meg Ryan.
Yep. Dennis Quaid, Meg Ryan.
Hmm.
Meg Ryan used to be a fox. She didn't age all that well, but back in her days, when like we spoke about it before, when she was nutting at Cat's Deli, she was bad.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Oh, let me grab my plug. My shit is letting me know shit's about to go dark. But yeah, so your man Huey's clapping cheeks. Butcher's catching that. That's probably why he's catching flashbacks. Butcher realized this nigga clapping cheeks like my wife was getting her cheeks clapped.
Mm. Uh,
And I'm actually surprised if his wife was clapping cheeks. Isn't there that Superman theory? Wouldn't Superman kill the chick whose cheeks he's clapping?
Um,
there's open to
obviously,
interpretation.
obviously you didn't know, and I mean, really, if your girlfriend or wife was being banged by the most super powerful man, like he picked her to have his kid. I mean,
Yeah, but see that part I think was totally accidental because the
oh
rumor
yeah,
was anybody that was Vautastic or VIs, so to speak, can't have kids. So
uh,
so whatever reason, well, we later on find out, jumping ahead few seasons, that he was him and one other superhero was
so
given like
so
a
so
special
does
way.
that imply that Homelander just randomly rapes chicks?
Ah, but see now that's the implication. They implied heavily, well, not just implied, they actually told Butcher that Homelander raped her.
Hmm.
But at the same point, that scene, I don't know. She almost looked like she would do whatever homie want to do. She was all open when he was giving her props. You know, and later on, you see she walks into the office with him. What were they doing? You feel me? What were they doing? Come on now. That's like the Weinstein shit. When Weinstein telling you to meet him in the hotel at 3 in the morning, what's going down? And Homelander. So now you know who gave them up. I don't know if you remember from last episode, but
Hmm.
Mesmer. Yeah, bitch ass Mesmer gave them up.
Yeah.
So Homelander is
Little punk.
basically
Yeah.
he now know the enemies. He actually not for nothing. What he said it was from his ring camera. That's a fucking awesome ring. Look at them images.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the best ring ever.
Hmm.
Homelander got just a permanent dick face. At least Superman gave you that. Oh, he looked like a good guy. Homelander just looked like an asshole.
Oh yeah. Flashback to
Best scene ever. Well, we now remember when we was first talking about this. Homelander remembers now, and Homelander. That's why that fucking faggot was staring at me. I thought he was
yeah.
looking at my cock, and that's just the cold open. The boys. Then we fast to the deep. With everything going on with the deep, if you remember, they shipped his ass out. They ain't want to see his ass no more. And what's hilarious, they send his ass to like Ohio somewhere, so he don't even really
San
got no oceans or nothing.
Sandusky, Ohio, the
You know
shittiest
what I'm
part
saying?
of town.
Your man got no oceans or nothing. My man saving like fucking pools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, their only lake is Lake Erie, but that's not even a real like body of water.
Like,
You know
even
what
if
I
it
mean?
is, what he not doing too much. Let's just say.
No.
So this dumbass want to write a book, and I'm pretty sure that's a book nobody give a fuck about.
Hmm. Just keep drinking that Fresca.
That's one of
Deeper,
the.
a memoir. That's hilarious.
I almost feel like that'd be one of those woman picks up thinking it's supposed to be like a smut book or something like that.
Yo, I'm telling you, with a fucking Fabio on the front, right?
Hell yeah.
And the sad part is, he don't even know what to write. So it's not even like his life is so interesting. He's just clacking away. He's just sitting there staring at deeper a memoir. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's an asshole. He's a piece of shit. So he's if he wrote a book, it'd be all lies.
Man, well, no, at
That-
this point, I'd say, shit, this is what's that girl's, Starlight or whatever her name is?
Yeah.
This is how good she does it or how shitty she did it. I had to go get a dolphin to go finish up.
Hmm.
Listen, big
Hmm.
facts. No, what's up with your man outfit? I never really actually sat and looked at his uniform. Aquaman ain't never had no fishnet gloves. What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. That's
And
probably
then in this picture right here, look at the pose your man got. He looks so fruity booty, it's not even funny.
that's some weird ass gauntlets.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call those gauntlets, kid. Those is like the gloves that bitches take off when they be dancing sexy for a dude and they pull off them gloves and throw it at the dude.
Bad marketing.
Then we got my man A Train. He got his brother still training him. While we start to realize, or should I say his brother start to realize, A Train being a dope fiend is taking a toll on his body. I actually think the comments was made his bones is getting weaker and his nuts is getting smaller. That's hilarious.
Gotta get off those roids.
Listen,
Compound.
hey,
Yeah, he's been
you
hitting
want to
that.
run?
He's been hitting that compound V hard.
Listen, he want to run super fast. He gonna lose them little bolitas. They gonna be nothing. He gonna have two nits. They're not even gonna be nuts. They're gonna be nits.
Well, I think they're knits now.
Well, damn near. That's why he got them cock pieces. See that V make you lose the wee wee. Now here's a good question. Let's start with Spectre. If you could get superpowers with compound V, but your shit shrink 5 inches, you taking the V?
Depends on the if I know what kind of power I'm getting. Yeah.
You got no control over it, but it's guaranteed a good power. It ain't gonna give you
Uh,
like you gotta. It ain't gonna be like your feet turn to hands. It's gonna be a good power,
I was
but
gonna
you
say.
losing five. You losing five off the schlong. You taking the power?
Hmm. If I know I'm gonna get a good power, yes.
Nah. What about you, Alderwrath? Five off the schlong for a good power. You taking the power?
Man, if I take 5 off, I'm gonna be fucking. It's gonna be an innie instead of an outie, okay?
Damn. So I'm assuming you saying no to the superpower.
No, that's gonna make me. I'm not gonna get on that topic, but yeah, no. I rock with what I got.
Fair enough. What
I,
about you, James? Five off for the superpower. You doing it?
He's thinking about it.
James
Mm,
went to get the ruler. He's like, I got about
probably
15. I could
not.
lose five. Now, see, I would if I could pick the power
Yeah,
That's what
because
I'm
same
then the
here.
saying.
power the power would have to be like Plastic Man. So I lose the five and boom, now I'm a 12
uh,
incher, baby.
no.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Oh, so you'd be like Elastigirl.
Exactly. Then it's all good. So I get the power and the 12 incher, baby.
uh,
Simple as that. And yo, not for nothing. While Homelander's an asshole, Homelander be picking shit up. Homelander is almost like Homelander know he's on some shit. And
mm.
Homelander
Well,
pressed his ass.
well, didn't that one other guy show that he was faster than A Train?
No, if you remember, A Train won that race, but A Train was zooted up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But he was zooted up. And if I remember correctly, this dude, after staring at all them fucking pictures for a while, he decides to call a meeting of the seven, which let's be honest, it ain't a full seven because translucent is dead, and the deep is in Sandusky. So he calling the five. He's calling the five, and that's who shows up. Starlight bitch ass showing up last, but now they're the five. So we got Black Noir, we got Maeve, we got A Train bitch ass, Starlight, and the Lander. And then he shows the images of the motherfuckers that's hunting them down. Now remember, Starlight was just clapping my man's cheeks right here. And she ain't realized that he's part of the boys.
Yeah,
So she was clapping cheeks on, of her own free accord, but Homelander don't feel that way. And that man spins around mad quick. She's like, what he doing up there? Oh, he using you, you dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? He using you, you dumb bitch. What's wrong with you?
pretty much.
Matter of fact, he wasn't even on the he's using you. He was like, you know what he doing? You working with him type shit, if I remember correctly.
Basically.
Right? He
Yeah,
was on that you working with him, bitch. And is it me or did Black Noir make a move like, yeah, we gonna kill this bitch today? Black Noir's crazy as fuck, not to mention.
Well, he
The
anybody
best is A
he's not
Train.
stupid enough to go against fucking Homelander.
No, that's a fact. But the best is A Train. A Train done met Huey like 5 times now. It's still like, who that?
yeah.
Your man zoom back on the picture. The dumb motherfucker you dealt with, you fucking faggot. You ran through his daughter. Or his girl, excuse me. That's hilarious. A Train feel all dumb. But like usual, he passed it on to her. Damn, and you was clapping cheeks with him? You must feel real bad. And he's like, all right, time to say goodbye, ho, since you're working with them. You think she could win? Because don't her eyes glow like that when she's absorbing that power?
Straight up,
uh,
no.
nah.
She's super strong. She got that light shit, that fire blast shit. I don't know. Well, the look on her face tell me no, though. She got that look like, oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah,
But then,
I go ahead.
but then Maeve steps in and
Well,
tells her.
first she jump up shook. First she jumps up shook. Oh, it wasn't, I didn't know. It wasn't me. Then Maze jumped in and saved her butt cheeks. Because he was about to rip her shit off right there. It wasn't me. I didn't know. I didn't know, Homelander. And that's what Maze was like, listen, Homelander, the only thing her dumb ass is fucking response is just that she a dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
Just for being a dumb girl. That's it.
Yeah, she got caught by the fucking fish nuts. She got caught by this other dude. She a dumb bitch, Homelander. Why you can't be mad at her. She's a fucking innocent dumb bitch. She'll learn.
Yeah, but she ain't learning. That's
No,
like
but yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say. That's like when back in the day, go make me a sandwich. She comes back with a black eye. Go make me a sandwich.
Listen, facts.
I said, make me a sandwich. Oh man.
We got the brew in the comments. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Hey, Brew.
Hey, hey.
But yeah, back to the photos. So, but what make me laugh about this is the way he walk up to her. He get all up in her face, and he like, all right, don't say I ain't give you nothing. I ain't never give you nothing. So he really was gonna kill that bitch. She really truly saved her life, yo. He was like, yeah, don't
Oh,
say I ain't give you nothing.
Pretty much. Pretty much, man.
now, do you think Maeve could even tango with fucking
I don't
Homeland?
think Maeve can take him neither. But I think if both them bitches jumped them at the same time, they might do some damage. But I don't think Maeve by herself. That's like asking if Wonder Woman can be Superman. As nasty as she is, I don't think she would beat him on one on one.
It,
and we seen that in the movie.
yeah, going all out, not trying to hold anything back. Yeah,
Yeah, I really and if she lasted a few hours, I would be impressed. I think he would rip her eventually. Like she's super strong and she would last longer than a regular person. But I'm pretty sure that's based off the fact that you remember they hinted in the what was it, episode 2 or something like that that they used to clap cheeks
I want to say it
because
was
she made like 2 or 3 or something like that.
two, I think, because that's when. No, what? I think it was one because that's when. No, it was two. I don't know.
I think it was 2, but she basically hinted and he was like, "Man, we're not even together no more." You know what I'm saying? Like we're not even fucking around no more. Let's get out of here. So I think that was more towards that. Like, don't say I ain't never give you nothing, ho. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I gave you your little pet. I won't rip her head off her fucking shoulders. And the best is look at A Train. A Train's like, woo, bitch, you lucky. He was gonna kill you. And then we flash into my man Frenchie and Kimiko. Frenchie wanna clap them cheeks. Frenchie
Oh
wanna clap
yeah,
everybody cheeks though. Frenchie go like 5 ways. Frenchie's pansexual.
he going super hard for her.
That's facts.
I still say she's funny looking. Asian chicks is either super hot or real funny looking. There ain't no in between with Asian chicks.
Yeah,
It's my
Yeah.
man Butcher, Hugh Deasy. I think this is actually at the point that they actually laying low because I think they realize at this point that they realize who these cats is. I think no,
Well, no, at
um,
this point they don't know. It's right. It's during
right
this
here,
this scene. Yeah,
right here is when they actually realize that they've been burnt. Because isn't that A Train is on the other line, right? Am I right? Yep.
right there.
A
Yep.
Train's on the other line. Yep. A Train's on the other line, and he's like basically, come over here by yourself. Or I'm gonna run through your pops like I did your girl. Yo, that's the realest line of the show right now. Yo,
Yeah.
he said, I'm gonna run through your pops like I did your girl. That shit is crazy. Now, James, being the scientist, you think somebody could run if you was the Flash? You could actually run through somebody at that speed?
No.
He said, hell no. You would like hit them and they would fly or something, right?
Oh well, they could bust open, but you'd probably bust open too. Very good potential.
Really? I didn't even think about that
I
part of
mean,
it.
he's got that armor breastplate thing. Depends on if he wore like a suit maybe or something.
Kind of
mass
like a
equals
Jay
force.
Garrick, the helmet and everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't even think.
It's a good question.
Mass equals force.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even think about it. And he might be super strong, but yeah, at that speed, I would assume, yeah, if he hits something, he's still gonna be fucked up too.
Yeah.
The way they made it look, he just was like, oh shit, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
keep
like it
going.
didn't phase him.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Well, the Flash had the speed force, so it
that.
gave him like more of like one up.
Well, he can
Well, you know
phase
what?
his
Speaking of that,
molecules and stuff.
yes, but even at that, whenever we seen the Flash running at his high speeds, he's at such a speed that don't he didn't he used to be able to see these people and like maneuver around people and do shit because he's going so fast. He see them before, like the way I never understood that the way they had him run through the girl. Wouldn't he have seen her and been able to maneuver because he's running 700 miles an hour or whatever the case is?
I would
Uh,
have thought that they would. You could see it, and I mean, you're running at such speed. Your reaction time, your brain's got to be able to process all that.
Exactly, that's what I would assume, and they definitely showed us that in the comics with the Flash. Yeah, man, be running over cars, around cars, left, right, up buildings, like he's processing all that. So how the fuck he didn't process this dumb bitch stepping into the street?
I almost feel like he was on V.
Yeah, he was jacked up that day.
yeah, it was on V when that happened.
Uh, Now, at this point, do we realize what he was doing?
He was running to the noodle shop, wasn't he, or somewhere?
Well, that was one of the things he was doing, but it was more than just a noodle shop. Alderwrath, any idea by at this point
That who's running where?
where A Train what he was doing at that point that he ran through Shorty?
I think he was going to that club.
What club?
I don't think he was going to the where
The
he made
nightclub.
fun of the nightclub. I don't think he was going to the pharmacy where the Chinese girl was originally. I think he was going to that club.
Okay, okay.
You know what
James,
though?
what you think?
Talking about episode one,
Yeah, what was he doing that he
wasn't he
actually ran
chasing
through
a
Shorty?
criminal?
That's what he said he was doing.
Oh,
But we all know that wasn't going down.
oh, yeah. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Well, he had the bag. Do you remember what he had in the bag?
Compound V.
Correct. So now we later on find out what he was actually doing was running and going into terrorist like organizations
Yeah, he was.
and making terrorist soups.
Yeah,
This was their big game plan. If there was terrorist supervillains, then the government would have to have superheroes on their side to fight supervillains. Hence Kimiko. Kimiko was, remember, she was part of that terrorist front.
yeah,
So she was the superhero for those terrorists. He went through numerous, remember, he's the fucking Flash. He can run around the world and who knows how fast. So he literally was running and injecting random fucking evil people with fucking Compound V to make supervillains, so to speak.
Yeah, you know what? That makes a lot more fucking sense.
So that's the whole. I got to keep going because they got a battle plan, and Vaughn always got a plan. First off, as the more we watch this show, we start to realize Vaughn ain't playing no games. They about their bread. So they realize basically that they fucked. At first, they think all they shit is cut off. The government blacked them basically, so they all bugging out. This is at the point when I think they start to realize it was Mesmer because first they thought it was Starlight. So
oh,
Huey goes, and he goes alone, like he said. And the funny part is A Train started laughing. You dumb motherfucker. You actually came alone. Oh, A Train found his toy. You was a fan? That's when Huey's pop started to pick up something's off here.
This guy
And he said,
isn't.
no, yeah.
No, I was gonna say this guy is not as super as they're pretending to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You tell he picked up real quick, like something's off here. But at the same point, A Train was spewing a lot of bullshit. Wasn't he talking about Pop Claw? You killed Pop Claw. Your fault. All type of crazy shit. So Huey big plan. He pulled out the Compound V. He like this dude's a dope fiend, so he gonna be good with it. And at first, A Train's like, man, what the fuck? You think that I'm stupid? Until Huey starts squirting that shit. A Train catch a fit. A Train catch a fit like a dope fiend would. Look at him. You look like a fucking dope fiend right there too. And the best, look at your boy Simon Pegg in the background. Oh my god! And here comes Kimiko.
wham! Broke his leg.
Yo, imagine the strength. It's an iron pipe, and then her super strength. She wrecked this shit.
Oh yeah, broke the bone in half. Yep.
Yeah, look. Ah, he wrecked that shit. Now, does he have that super speed healing like the Flash did? The
No,
Flash,
No.
that
apparently
the
not.
Flash would have been good in like an hour. In an hour,
Yeah.
the Flash would have been good.
No, not
But
at all.
now let me ask you this: do you think it was stupid? You got him down hurt. You know he's gonna come after you. You know Vaught's gonna come after you. Would you spend the extra time to take him?
Yes, I'd have killed him right there.
While
I would
while
take that.
yes, he's really not a threat, and especially if he don't have super speed healing, you figure he's out the game right now.
I would take that fucking pipe and smash over his head.
Now, if I
Ooh,
had Homelander in that position, and Homelander was fucked up, yeah, Homelander I would kill. A Train ain't hurting nobody. Oh, what up, Vic?
he's
What's
still an
goody
ass.
in the hoodie?
He's still an asshole. They all are. He's just a
Listen, yes, they are assholes. That's the point of this whole shit. But it ain't worth killing nobody because if you try to kill him, what if he wants to be useful later?
yeah, well, he should have done that.
Eh,
Try to
Yeah, but
kill. Try to
Oh, they
kill.
got a question for you, James. Can we manipulate something like Compound V to enhance people in some way? Can that really happen?
I mean, not like in the show, but I mean, we already do it today. As far as drugs at the pharmacy. But something like superpowers.
Like eugenics.
I can see something in the future for the military that might increase strength and stamina a little bit or something like that. But
Isn't that what we did in World War II when we was giving them fucking PCP and shit?
yeah, trying anyway.
Yeah, we was making
so
super sense.
so
Steroids,
it'd be
basically.
so it'd be more like Captain America Super Serum
Yeah.
esque.
But even then, could we even get that close?
No, no, I don't think it'd be. It would be. I think it'd be a minor, much more minor thing if it was strength and stamina. Just something that if you could run 20 miles, you might could run 25, or something. Gives you a little bit more or a boost, or even maybe something you carry
Ah,
around in your pack that, like in, there's this TV show called The Expanse. And if you're out in space and say your oxygen runs out and you need another minute, to get to the airlock or something, they have these little shots and it's pretty much like oxygen. It shoots oxygen into your blood when you stick it in you, like a syringe kind of thing. So,
oh, kind
something
of
like
like a
that. Yeah,
nitrous
it
boost.
almost adds, yeah, it puts oxygen back in your blood. And if you can do that, that gives you little extra stamina and power. So, but superpowers like in the show, no, I don't ever see that happening.
Genetic. You mean
What if?
like
Okay, yeah,
genetic engineering? No, like genetic engineering and stuff.
that's
Make
what I was gonna say. So what if they like gave a human two hearts and stuff of
Mm,
that nature? Would
they're
that
just not made for
effectively
two
make?
hearts. I
Well, what
mean,
if it was possible to do though? Wouldn't that
well, I mean,
effectively make us stronger and faster, so to speak?
not necessarily. It's almost like you would have to update everything else, or something. It's not just that easy.
Because it's almost
All
like if
right.
you
So what?
put
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's almost like if you put too big of an engine or too small of an engine in a
Yeah,
car,
yeah.
you'll blow out everything that's attached to the motor.
All right. But what about? Okay. So what about if cybernetically? We got to be smart enough to do some shit like that
Yeah, we're already doing some things, and that could in the future, you replace an arm with a robot arm, that kind of
to
thing.
make it stronger and
To
replace
make
your
it
legs with
stronger.
robot legs.
Maybe, but that's,
Well,
pretty crazy.
so let me
He
ask you a
said that's
question. Do
pretty
you think
crazy.
it's possible? I forget what the movie was, but it was with Vin Diesel where they inject him with like nano shit, and
Oh,
as long
Bloodshot. That was a comic book.
there you go. Do you think something like that is possible, or is it
In
more?
in the far future, maybe, the nanobot thing has a lot of potential for different things like healing and stuff. I'm not sure about, like
Well,
strength or
that's what it
something.
was. That was one of the powers. It kind of gave him a super healing and a slight boost to stamina and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the healing
But
was the big thing.
like
So,
one thing they are studying as far as like space, for an example, we're not built to go into space. So, um, they're talking about the only way we could survive on Mars is if we genetically enhance ourselves in that way, in more of a way to survive in space. But it would make that person not do well on Earth, kind of thing. So there's gives and
Well, he would
takes.
effectively not be human anymore at that point. If you
Yeah,
genetically
yeah,
change us, we effectively not human anymore. We're
yeah.
something else at that
I
point.
mean, yeah, it would be called. You would have to call him something else, probably.
Yeah, it would be like a hybrid or whatever you want to call it. It would effectively be something else.
It's genetic manipulation.
Exactly, exactly. But literally, it would effectively be something else at that point. It wouldn't be.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be human anymore.
Human
But is
2.0.
that possible though? And like genetically, on a genetic level, can we are we going to ever be to that level to do that? I know they
There,
say that they change eye colors and do all that shit. When babies is babies type shit. Allegedly.
like
Yeah,
biohacking.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. There's a lot of ethics involved in that, but I bet it'll get there. Corporations will take over and go. I know it's like an ethical thing, but come on, we can make a lot of money off of it.
Hmm.
Vic is asking what kind of superpower would you people want? What kind of superpower would you want, James, if you was able to have superpowers? What would be your superpower of choice, sir?
you know, um, it'd be good to be like a Homelander. You have like a multitude of powers,
You
but
know
just
what? Speaking of
one's
that,
single. I guess flying would be cool.
Homelander on it. Okay, so he flies. He got the eye beams, and he's like super strong. He's not like the Superman from the comics that has, numerous other things. We never seen him use like the freeze breath or nothing like that.
Not yet.
Well, that's also a fact. That's also a fact.
Hmm.
But I noticed that they only emphasize those, the super strength, the flying, and the eye beams, and the
And
eye
the
beams more than
invulnerability.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, even then though they emphasize it, but they really don't. They haven't shown it. They showed us that with Maeve when she cut she went through the tank basically. But they really haven't showed him to get too much. What bullets maybe?
Yeah. Mainly bullets.
Yeah, we really haven't seen no real shit come at him. So
That's
Alderwrath, what
fact.
power would you do to answer Vic question?
Oh, one power. So if I can only have one power, oh, hmm. Pass for that. Let me give it a quick thought
All
because
right,
I don't have.
Spectre.
Super strength.
That's it. Credible Hawk status. You good with just that?
If I had to pick one, yeah, super
All
strength.
right, fair enough. James, what you picking?
Maybe flying.
You'll stay with flying. All right, fair enough. I respect it. I think I might have to stay with the Mr. Fantastic shit. So I could be a superhero at day and a porn star at night, baby. Two
Man,
jobs making that bread. Cause superhero don't pay too well, I tell you.
Un-
no.
Unless you're a villain.
Unless you work for Vault or you're a villain. Yeah, Vault tends to pay good.
Man, part of me says do something like Doctor Strange or like Doctor Fate. You know,
Mystics, the mystic
Mystic. Yeah,
arts.
Mystic Arts. Because then you theoretically should be able to get other shit. You just have to know how to do it.
Yeah,
You know what? Speaking of Mystic, what about that, James?
Doctor
Well,
Strange
that's
is a
so much
badass
stories and
character.
all that. No, but I'm talking about that being possible.
Magic?
Yeah, on that level.
No, I don't
That's
think so.
supposedly
But that's just me.
there's there's mad stories about that allegedly back in the days, Merlin and all that shit. You think all that was just stories? None of that was came from some kind of accuracy?
Oh yeah, just stories.
Damn, mad super famous people from back in the days just rolled over in their grave. Like, what the fuck?
But like back then it's pretty obvious. If you knew stuff more than the common person, it was easy to fool them. If you had come from a background of science and you come into some small village, that doesn't know anything, you could do some crazy ass little science experiments and they think you're a god or something almost.
Ah, okay.
you know
Okay, I see
and
what you're saying.
and so a lot of that was or more possible. Of course, a lot of it was the gimmick of the two-bit salesman trying to sell you some kind of elixir that's going to
I was just
heal
about to
you
say
that
that
doesn't.
the
Yeah,
snake oil salesman, basically.
yeah, exactly.
I was just about to say that.
But you get them to buy it because you fool them at the beginning in your little presentation.
You got to be able to talk a good game.
Yeah. But no, I wish it was. It'd be cool to be able to reach into another dimension and pull power from some evil godlike being and use it here for
Are you an atheist, sir? Not that
purpose
is
like
any of my business,
getting
but
free ice cream.
that's a fact. Are you
Yeah,
an
I don't
atheist,
know.
James?
I don't know what I am actually.
Which is fair enough. I was just curious. Because
Um,
if you'd have said, no, I believe in God, then I'd have been like, isn't that a type of magic?
nah, because I go back and forth. Not really God, but is like agnostic and atheist. I guess kind of a little bit back and forth.
Okay, well, agnostic is a higher belief. It might not necessarily be God, because
Right,
if I'm
right.
correct, isn't it like agnostic believe that what we call God is actually not really God or something like that? There's actually somebody else that's God.
Or it's an energy, or it's just the universe. It could be described a lot of different ways, or it could be almost anything, I guess. But yeah, because
Okay.
science only goes to about 380 million years past the Big Bang. We don't know what happened before that. We don't know what caused it. Could God have caused the Big Bang? Sure, science can't answer that.
Yeah, always my thought. I ain't even gonna hold you. Anytime I talk like that, because when once science bring up the Big Bang, that's a hard one to dispute when you into like Christianity and all that. But then the statement is, do y'all know what caused the Big Bang? Well, no, not really. Ah, that was God right there, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
and
That's
that's
like the
something
perfect window.
and that's something neither side can prove or disprove.
No, that's the perfect loophole for Christianity, right there, buddy. All your science, God was right there, my dude. I believe in the magic man in the sky, Vic. Is that what God is? The magic man in the sky? That's hilarious. She said, I believe the magic man in the sky. I think that's God. Or is that she looks Spanish. Is that some kind of like, Santeria type shit, Vic? All right, we were talking shit. Let's keep on going. So once they realize they burn, everybody go and try to get their families and they try to dip. So his wife is this mother's milk wife is disgusted with his ass.
Is the understatement.
Yeah, that's a fact. And you know what's sad? Every scene that something goes down, Mother Milk actually cared, but he just, work and doing dumb shit. But like you could tell he cared, but it is what it is. Then we go back to Stillwell, due to the fact that he recognized who's the butcher, and we seen that when he flashed back and saw the weirdo staring at him. He recognized the butcher was who's the butcher wife, and due to the fact that he recognized who the butcher wife is, he went back and he was asking her, "Yo, what's up with that assistant I had? Where'd she go?" Now here's my thing. When we was talking that he possibly sexually assaulted her, does he seem like someone that sexually assaulted someone? He seemed like to me at least, I could be wrong, but he seems like someone that clapped cheeks and now he's asking, like, yo, what happened to that chick? The one that, like how Bill Clinton probably talking about Monica Lewinsky. Somebody mentioned Monica, he's like, what yeah, what happened to that chick? That bitch, you know what I'm saying? That chick had my fucking jizz on her dress. Well, I wonder what she doing right now. I don't know. I don't know. I think Butcher's wife was a hooker, and she wanted some of the super pinga. But look at her face. She gets stupid real quick. And this bitch is one of them bitches that know everything. But she was like, who? Huh? Oh, nah. Didn't she disappear? Oh, yeah, yeah. And then I think he realized that she was pregnant. Oh, she was pregnant and her and the baby died or some bullshit she was trying to spew at him.
He caught
And
on
looking
that
at his
real
face,
fast.
yeah, he realized that bitch was lying because yo, the whole time this bitch is about her business. She know her shit, and now all of a sudden, ho, you don't know something. And I think she realized that she know, like she's like, damn, I fucked up. And again, I'm gonna have to say, in certain scenes, she don't look like she 90, but in other scenes, woof. And I think it's that neck. And she turned her neck a certain way, them wrinkles straighten up a little bit. And
that
this is my boy, the Deep, about to get his just dessert.
he gets what he more than he bargains for in this
Nah, he
Oh
get
God.
everything he deserved. This scene right here is karma, like a motherfucker for what he did to fucking Starlight, dumbass. He get the
Ugh.
little, she ain't bad. She okay looking chick. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He bring it upstairs with his fishnet ass stocking arms,
Oh
and then he
god
take off his
damn.
shirt. That first off, that looked fucking disgusting.
It is. I'm sorry. It is just. I had to put my beard down for that. Like, oh no.
That looks fucking disgusting. And I know fish have gills, but ain't the gills located in like their neck region? This motherfucker has it all on his stomach. That shit is nasty.
Yeah.
And she get open off that shit though.
Yeah. She's a freak.
Nah, but the best is she get open off that shit and she start yamming her, she start fisting him, so to speak.
Nasty.
Yo, she was fisting him to the level that your man wasn't with that. So he's like, She's like, shut
It
up.
hurts.
Sh-
It hurts.
She was like, shut up, fish boy, take these fingers. Yo, she was treating him
Ah,
like a
you're raping my
she,
gills. Yeah.
yo, she was treating him like a dirty bitch. She was, shut up, take these fingers. Shut up. And yo, I swear she nutted on his leg and he ain't never do nothing. She was just nutting.
He was
She was
nutting.
nutting, fisting his ass. Yo, at the end of that scene, yo, he had such a violated look on. Yo, he looked so violated.
He's like, this is what I normally do.
So this is what a girl feels like. Ah.
Listen, I think he would have dealt with it better if a man raped him. Yo, word up, and he was just like, oh my god. And then we catch your boy Mesmer. I'll tell you this much: Mesmer ain't a stupid motherfucker. When Mesmer realized that Homelander wasn't gonna look out in no way, he realized he fucked up. So your
Oh
man
yeah.
trying to dip.
My favorite scene the whole episode
Yeah.
coming right
My
up.
man tried to dip. My man tried
Nope.
to make a run for it. And
Nope.
look at your boy.
He's ready.
You're like, hey, you bloody cunt. You bloody cunt. Where you going?
Yeah. Let's step over here.
Yo, Mesmer, no. Your man Mesmer started talking like he started singing like a canary. I can help you. I can do that. Nah, nah.
Mm.
You told Homelander. Uh-uh. Your man
He's
trying
ready.
to dip. He tried to dip on him. Who do that? Why would you hold up? At that point, I'm trying to run the fuck out of there. I'm not gonna hold up in a bathroom. That's some dumb shit.
It is, but you know what? He deserved it.
No,
He
he
deserved.
deserved what he got, yes. But I'm just saying the fact that if I know what's coming for me, I am not sitting in the bathroom. I'm trying to run. I'm trying to jump in an Uber. This man gonna have to. It's time to chase me, dude.
I'm
Straight
staying
up,
in
catch
with
me.
people.
Fear.
Listen, catch me if you can. But you know what? Butcher's crazy. You think that would have stopped him? If he would have stood in there with all them people around him, Butcher still would have bodied him.
Nope.
I'm not denying that, but here's the thing. There's a chance somebody might come in and help, and you know, you're in, as opposed to being in the bathroom by yourself. You know what I mean? It's
Listen,
still
it was
slim.
time. It,
It's
it
New
was
York.
time to take his power. It was time to take his power to another level. I swear, I would have been touching everybody, trying to take over people's mind and send them people at his ass. Get his ass. Get him. Get him. that ass because clearly the man can't fight. Clearly,
Nope. Beat the
you
shit
know what I'm
out of
saying.
him.
The fact that he turned around and ran like a little bitch, clearly he got no type of superhero, and he wanted to be on the seven. That's why he was like, I'll take an office job." He didn't give a fuck. Shit, fucking Mesmer, bitch ass Mesmer.
Little punk ass. Deserve what he get. You try. Boom!
He cracked the fuck
Face.
out of him.
Multiple times. Multiple
Yeah.
times.
But that was
But
the greatest though. He thought he was good. He thought he was good until that door opened and it was game over. It was game over.
bashed his
Like,
head several times in the sink. Oh, it was beautiful. This whole scene. I watched it a
Butcher
couple more
fucked him up.
times. Oh yeah,
Butcher fucked him up,
he
yo.
killed him. He killed him.
Well, Butcher felt some type of way. He put the whole crew in jeopardy. Nah, you gotta go, my brother. First off, Butcher wanted him dead way back when. They should have killed his ass. If
Oh
you
yeah,
think about it, they should have killed his ass because if they would have killed his ass originally, they wouldn't be in this situation now.
yeah. He sang like a canary.
But they said no, but remember Butcher was like, "See, now we gonna have to kill him." Nah, we don't gotta kill him. Nah, we gotta kill him. Butcher was gangster. Nah, we gotta kill him.
He gotta go.
And look, so Butcher said, "Y'all some bitch asses. I'm gonna take care of his ass."
See my
And you know
mind.
what's crazy? Yeah, I was about to just say that. Your man was like, "Before I murk your ass, I want you to see that I'm a murk your ass. I want you to see how much I hate you, and I'm gonna murk you because I hate you, my nigga."
See my hate.
You know what I'm saying? You know what that shit reminded me of? Remember Ghost Rider? How Ghost Rider used to do that shit to people?
The
Like,
penance
mm,
stare.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He used to burn people with just looking at them. Like, you know what? Feel my vengeance, you motherfucker.
Yeah, that
Carl,
deep hate in those eyes.
Carl Urban looked crazy as fuck. I'm not even gonna hold you. That dude was scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, yo, chill. Why you looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? Why you looking at me like that? What's wrong with you?
Boom!
And
Right
look at
there.
his, yo, look at his face though.
Boom.
He fucked this dude up.
I had to
and
watch
he's
this
trying to say,
twice.
I got a daughter.
No, he fucked up. He gave her away. If you remember that one scene.
No, I know, but I thought
Yeah,
he,
that's a bullshit.
I thought the guy was saying, I have a daughter.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he was saying all that bullshit. You think Butcher give a fuck? He could have said, "I got 6 kids." Butcher said, "You dead, dude. You game over.
and he gonna yeah.
It's game over. There's nothing he can say." Butcher said, "Game over. It's time to go." And then he makes that call. If I remember correctly, Mother's Milk says something to him. And he was like, "Yo, 'cause this used to be their boss. If you remember, I don't know if you remember the flashbacks they gave us here and there.
Mallory.
Yeah, this is Mallory. She basically used to be. She used to run the boys, so to speak. And she stopped fucking with the whole boys thing when Lamplighter, who was one of the seven that we haven't seen and we will see later on. I think in like season 3 we see him. But Lamplighter retired. That's why they got Starlighter or Starlight. But anyway, Lamplighter killed her grandkids. So
Yeah.
when he killed her grandkids, it was game over. She threw in the towel. She didn't want nothing to do with nothing. Now, mind you, she still got all her connects and all that shit. She just she's out of the game. So he need her to come back. But at the same point, she's showing is those white pears. That's actually impressive. I ain't anybody ever had a white pear. James, you the smartest. You have a white pear, brother?
Sure. Are they fake?
It looked
I don't
fake.
know, but that's impressive if they not. I've never heard of no white pears.
No.
I
Maybe
don't think
fake
I've ever
ones.
heard of him.
He
It's
said
probably
maybe fake ones.
they're just decorative.
Decorative pears. That's crazy. All right, so but look at the image now. She's showing him the image of his wife going into the office, and then 3 hours later, coming out looking like this. Now, here's my thing. She made a lot of innuendos, and basically, if I remember correctly, plainly said that his wife got assaulted. But where they going? She don't work directly for Homelander. Wasn't she like a publicist or some bullshit for Vought?
I don't remember.
I want to
I
say
think
it
it was
was
a
something like
publicist.
that. Yeah, she was some type of publicist for Vault. So she didn't directly work. Oh yeah, oh yes, yes, social media. She was a social media person. So yeah, so she was the fucking the Twitter, Facebook bitch. Why is she going into the back room with this dude? He's
I
not
thought
dragging her into the back room. She's walking gingerly behind this man.
I thought that was an office or something.
Even if it's an office, where are they going? What is she doing for him?
I
Writing
think.
his memoir.
Yeah, she writing his balls is what she writing.
Well, I think at the party, Homelander was asking her about something, and then he went to go downstairs with her. That was that same night. All that happened at the same night, I think.
I thought
For 3 hours, and she came out looking like he broke her spleen. Look at her.
I'm surprised I didn't see no blood dripping the same.
Well, if it was a sexual assault, I'm assuming he would have duffed her in the face a couple times. He would have smacked her around. He would have ripped her clothes off. Her clothes don't look in perfect condition, but her clothes don't look necessarily ripped off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I agree with the whole sexual assault. I think she went in. She was a little bit of a hooker. She was clapping cheeks. But this was how Mallory was able to lock him in. Look at his face. You already know at this point forward it was death to Soups at that point.
Mhm.
And
See,
she's the CIA. So clearly he was a I told you he was trained by somebody. He was lying at that point to Huey, but his whole knowledge and the way he maneuvered, he was clearly down with somebody. And then we got this bitch getting phone calls from Huey, declining them shits. She don't want nothing to do with that shit. And we actually get a good scene with them. This is actually when Maeve is telling a bitch, dump everybody you love so you can truly be bulletproof at that point. And that makes sense though, because you remember how she treated her little girlfriend? She was mad awkward with her girlfriend. Mad awkward. And then spazzed out when they was trying to get video footage with her girlfriend.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I could clearly see, all right, yeah, I get it. So she was trying to teach the youngin, listen, it's the only way. So they sat there and got saucy. And since we know she a lesbian, you think she was trying to clap Starlight too? Or she was just being the mother hen? What you think was going on there?
uh, just I guess just watching out for her.
The mother hen? Good old
Uh,
mother goose?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I was gonna say, I think ever since the plane, I think that really fucked her up.
yeah,
Where I think that's where she's the mother hen starting to come back. Where like I almost like self-reflection. She's like, I know I'm a bitch. I know I'm this way. Maybe I might try to do some good.
Well, if you remember, that was Queen Maeve came onto the seven basically like Starlighter. And that shit, the shit she been going through, little by little, she basically sold her soul type shit. So I
Yep.
personally think she sees Starlighter like, damn, I can't let this happen to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
yeah.
And see, and it's funny because in the comic book, it wasn't even Homelander. It was actually Black Noir that was clapping cheeks with this dude's wife, with Butcher's wife. And what makes it even funnier, the comic books clearly emphasize it wasn't sexual assault. She was just a hooker trying to get some super nut. And for those who don't know from the comic book, Black Noir was actually a Homelander clone.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit the comic book ran with that necessarily wasn't the TV show either didn't want to do or it was like that shit don't make no sense. We're gonna run this way.
Hmm. Interesting.
And look at it deep. Your man is just traumatized. When that chick fisted him, that shit just ruined his whole life, right? That shit just ruined his whole life. Look, your man is in the supermarket. Your man's in the supermarket. He looking at the lobsters. He like, nah, my little buddies, I got you. He was catching flashbacks probably to the dolphin. You remember what happened though when he saved him?
They sliced him open.
Yeah, they chopped them
Yeah.
motherfuckers up ready for dinner, yo. That nigga was like, no, I can't even do that right. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, just let me put it down. No, don't do it. Clap. Oh shit.
Yeah, the only thing they should have threw it in boiling water so he could hear them just screaming. That would have been great. That would have been a great scene. Just hear the oh, that would have been awesome. Why? Why? Oh no, that would have been awesome.
Traitor.
Even though not for nothing, they gave us a scene like that in like season two with an octopus. That shit was great. The octopus was dying slowly. Help me! Yo, it was fucking hilarious. Fucking The Boys is a great show. So everybody, look, the wife, you could tell she's disgusted with his ass, but the daughter still got love for him. Everybody's all holed up, and they like, yo, Butcher, that lady was gonna look out. She said she was gonna give you everything. The only thing she wasn't was gonna give you was Homelander. It's time to take that deal, my dude. This is Mother's Milk pressing him. It's time to take that deal, my dude. This ain't gonna work.
Okay,
Everybody's against us.
question. Why is he called Mother's Milk? I meant to ask, but
Didn't we look it up? I think that's actually like his last name or something like that.
because I was like, what?
I want to say we looked it up and that's like really his name or some dumb shit. It was like some weird shit. In the comic books, that might be the case. In the comic book, it might be some he got some shit that he has to drink his mother's milk to stay alive. But again, the comic book is so fucking weird. But we don't know no other name for him since the beginning. He's been mother's milk or MM. They said it at least in season one. I don't think they did. It was the same thing. I don't think we know Frenchie's real. Yeah, I told you that was his name, Marvin T. Milk. So mother's milk, MM, mother's milk. Anywho, this is him telling them, yo, it's time to do what you got to do, brother. And then this is Homelander going to the doctor. This doctor, if I remember correctly, has something to do with raising Homelander, or she has something to do with something. Oh no, this was the doctor that was responsible for the alleged birth and all that shit. Remember, the lady told him that
Yep.
the chick gave birth and died. Remember?
Yeah.
So this was the doctor that allegedly did all the, the shit. What do you do if this crazy looking motherfucker land up on your shit? Talking about, I got some questions. I tell you this much, he's
Eh,
playing it cool as a cucumber though. Look, your man is just chilling. Hey, Orlando, what's good, homie? What you want some eggs?
Well, that and he at one point even said like, "Let's stop playing the cat and mouse type game." Like,
Well, clearly. But you know what? As you start seeing more people from Vaught and all that shit, they all kind of have that demeanor. Think of Stillwell. Stillwell's kind of like that, unless she's clapping Homelander. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, she's kind of that cool collective. Ah, okay. So based off the comic book, Mother's Milk was the only member of the boys to be born with Compound V in his blood. His mentally handicapped brother also developed superpowers, expanding his body mass. However, he died moments after his powers manifested as his body and head continued expanding inside while he was wearing a helmet, crushing his skull. Mother's Milk father then pursued legal action against Vault America, but died after winning one court case. After his father's death, he joined the military, became a heavyweight champion. During his championship, Mother's Milk discovered the powers afforded to him thanks to the Compound V. These included superhuman strength, agility, stamina, and durability. Not long after accidentally using these powers to kill someone, he was approached by Billy the Butcher. So they never gave us none of that on the TV show, to be honest with us. So then it says his nickname, Mother's Milk, comes from his dependency on his mother's breast milk, as he is unable to survive without periodically consuming it. Mother Milk is an expert investigator thanks to his father's teaching. So yeah, he got superpower, but he needed to drink his mom's breast milk for the rest of his life or he'd die. What about that one? Would you trade superpowers for having to drink your mom's breast milk for the rest of your life?
Ooh.
Mm, I'm good.
Nah, no superpowers for you, Spectre.
Not like that, man. Not like that.
You got every morning you got to drink a full 8 ounces with breakfast.
I'd rather take Compound V.
Nah, no compound V. You already got the compound V, but your power that you got it has a fucked up side effect. And for you to say it, 'cause remember, he has the compound V. He has the powers. But to
Not in the
stay
show.
alive, no, not on the show. The show they didn't give him shit. But to stay alive, you need that titty milk. So you taking those powers?
Man.
One glass of titty milk a day, you can do this.
Yeah, but all right. Not trying to make it sound like this. But what happens when eventually she does pass? That
Nah,
means
you gotta
she's.
pump. You gotta pump her as long as you can. You gotta pump her like 40 bottles a day.
Why
You're gonna
her?
have.
Why can't it be anybody else's?
It has to be your mother's breast milk.
Nah, sorry, I pass. I'd rather just die. Fuck it.
Damn,
Fuck that.
damn, you would just die. That's crazy.
It's just.
So you do it as a child, but you wasn't do it as a grown man. You wouldn't take a 6 ounce booby shake from your mom's.
I'm good. I've had a long life. I'm good.
Well, you know who would definitely take that power? Blossom's kid, because didn't she get caught on a train breastfeeding him at like 13? That shit was crazy.
Uh,
Maybe
I
that's why. Maybe he has that superpower. She got to keep him alive. Good job, Blossom. We respect you. Keeping them motherfuckers alive. What about you, James? Shot of breast milk for superpowers? You with it?
Oh, I am not. Nope.
He said, I am
Count me
not. He
out.
said, I'm good. He said, I'm good. Nah,
Yeah, you
man.
count me out.
see?
All right, so okay. So Spectre, since you made an issue about the mothers, what if it was anybody's breast milk? Would that make it better
Uh,
for you?
yes. Yes.
Ah, no, it still wouldn't make it better for me. I'm gonna say still a no. What about you, Alderwrath? Does that make it better for you? Would you drink the any random breast milk?
If it's any random breast milk, fine, whatever. It is
Yeah.
what it is.
Exactly.
But it's still got to be all warm and like lumpy, probably. That is
It
how
ain't
nasty,
lumpy.
I'll just
dude. That's why you think people choose to drink cow milk.
listen. I'll pay some hooker to squeeze them out. Come on.
Ah, but they
If
tell
it's
you got to
tainted
drink a
meat,
half a gallon a day.
Is, and then I'll be hiring some hookers to give you half a gallon a day.
Your stomach will be all fucked up. You would, you imagine. Think about how a baby shit. Your shit when you go in the bathroom from drinking that much breast milk daily would be horrible.
We are talking about you doing this to keep my superpowers, right?
Yeah, but you're gonna be super blowing up bathrooms too. You're gonna be killing bathrooms. The
And
paint on the walls is gonna melt.
that's another power. That's another power added.
no.
Oh no. What about you, James? Does that make it easier if it's just any breast milk?
Probably not. Why can't I be pie and just eat spinach?
That worked. But you just told me that the super strength shit ain't gonna work even if it was magical, basically. So you think spinach will do it?
I mean, that's the closest thing we got, probably, as you're growing up. And, as a young man, eat your spinach and you might, get a little
Get a
stronger.
little stronger. All right, fair enough. He said you ain't gonna be flipping no cars, but you might do a little something. So your man sit down. Homelander is like a little weirdo. Your man is in a big ass chair. Homelander picked the little shit, and basically he tell Homelander he agrees with the story, and he got a good story with it. I think he said something like the kid ripped his way out of her ass type shit. That shit looked bugged out though. Look at his face. I don't think he believed it
What?
at this point. He's like, wait, what? Listen, your shit ripped his way out of her. That bitch was dead. He didn't even last 10 seconds. I think that's when the fact that he kind of used the same words that that other bitch used, I think that's what kind of got Homelander thinking.
Oh yeah.
Not
But
well.
yeah,
I was gonna say I think more on the fact that he said the baby drowned in its own blood, like the mother's blood or something. Like at that point, it's like, bitch, you didn't try to fucking save the kid from drowning.
yes, yes, yes. So that's when he realized the doctor said the baby ripped his way out. If you remember correctly, that the baby, the baby killed her, so to speak, and then died. Now, if you remember, Shorty said that the baby didn't even last 10 seconds, that it was a miscarriage that killed the mother, and the baby didn't even last 10 seconds. So, right there, you already got two conflicting stories, so to speak. And while Homelander's a lot of things, he ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But they gave us the whole, alien scene with the baby ripping out of her ass. And they both saying that. See, right here, just in this vision right here, you giving birth to a baby, and this bitch ain't got no medical gear on. She's just chilling in her office suit. Look at his face. He's like, oh yeah. I think he was on some. Oh, thank you for telling me the truth. Realizing it's all a fucking lie. That we go back to them. We find out that what the fuck is her name? I know she's the deputy director of like the fucking FBI or some shit like that.
CIA.
Is it the CIA? I know she's deputy director though. Because remember when he first asked her for help, she was like, "Oh, I got to push it up to the top." He was like, "Bitch, you are the top. Stop your bullshit."
Yeah, something like that. The section chief or something.
Yeah, she's enough that she was able to pull, make shit happen basically.
Yeah.
So you see him in the background. He actually showed that he got some love for the team because he actually folded and called that bitch and asked for help. So because she's willing to help them, he gives her the V. That's not even that much V. That's like a fucking quarter bottle. I'd be like, my nigga, I want a full bottle. What the fuck is this?
Hey, it's enough.
What's funny, didn't Frenchie made a comment when they first ran across Frenchie and they mentioned the compound V that he said, "Oh yeah, I could probably figure it out how it's made, but I got to try it first." We never see him try it, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That would have been a fucking awesome scene just to see that motherfucker try it and die probably because they probably would have died. And we got Annie calling him. He's been trying to call her for a minute, so he got thirsty. Great scene. So this is them pressing Stillwell. They tell us, and what's funny is, it's almost like maybe it's just me, but it almost seemed like they really didn't give a fuck about all the bullshit. They just don't want these motherfuckers inside the government. So they tell her all the info. They tell her if you don't pull out of this bullshit, you're gonna have a lot of problems on your hands, bitch, and you're gonna go to jail. So they got mad evidence and mad shit. They can lock her up right now, but they really don't want to lock her up. They just don't want her involved in the V shit.
with the government.
Exactly. So she actually shows that she has V already. That right there, look, her whole face changes right there.
Mm.
And then she shows the picture. And we also got this hoe willing to tell about everything. So they basically, at this point, they think they won. This
Mm,
bitch in the background, she's probably starting to get ready to sing like a canary. They got the compound V. The soups is gonna not be inside the military, and these people win. And these people
seconds
win until the next scene.
until the
And the
main
next
battle.
scene, yep, while they're doing their shit, they have a mission going on. Damn, my dude, what the fuck you doing with the ice?
Yeah, man. What's that? Popcorn or something?
I was like, what the fuck? And why you ain't sharing? Fuck.
I know, right? Son of a
Damn.
bitch.
But in this next scene, boom. During a mission, 'cause they also got a mission to stop one of these terrorist cells that I was talking about earlier. They just didn't realize that during the mission, these motherfuckers come across one of those terrorist soups I was talking about. This motherfucker come out the back room looking like fucking Randy Savage. No, actually, looking at him, he looked more like Chavo Guerrero Jr. right here. Come out flexed up, hit him with a ala bala 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 bala, and then blows the fuck up. And as you, it won't no bombs on his chest, my brother. Your man, what? That's a fucked up power to give to a terrorist. First off,
Right?
so your man could be a suicide bomber with no suicide. That's crazy. He's just the bomber. You know what I'm saying? Your man is just a bomber.
Joke's on him.
That's it.
Joke's on him. He'll never get his 72 virgins.
That's a fact. Cause he keep coming back to life. Allah got him. Allah say, next time, maybe next time. Sorry, but basically they sit there and watch their whole team be destroyed. And I think that, and look, then they see your boy walking out of there like nothing happened. So not only did he was he able to do the akalaba and blow up the building, your man walked away from that shit. That's when look at her. That's when she realized they lost. And Soups, basically, that was the first point that they realized Soups are going to
Hands,
be
yeah.
needed. Yep, that they're going to be needed. Look at her face. She realized. And then, based off that call, my girl Annie January wanted to speak to Huey. She wanted to know what's going on. She wanted to know if everything that she was told is true. I remember correctly, she kind of let him know that Homelander was going to rip her a new asshole.
Yeah. It's like, you just using me to clap my cheeks. Is that all? Is that all you was using me
Yeah,
for?
yeah. She basically was mad, was like, yo, your sex stuck. He was trying to eat
Seriously.
her booty. He was like, let me eat it this one last time. I'm sorry. I love you. But basically, he was, he was copping please. He was like, yo, that's not what it was about. She was like, yeah, yeah, that's what it was about. You was using me. And then he brought up the compound V. This is when we first realized that she didn't even know about that. In a weird way, she thought that they was all blessed by the gods and God loved them so much and gave them superpowers. And he's like, nah, bitch, y'all got given V.
Oh yeah. They were all
And he's
created.
like, yeah, he basically tells her the truth. He's like, yo, they've been giving babies V since the fucking 60s, bitch. None of y'all been, none of y'all been blessed by God. Y'all been blessed by Vaughn.
Yeah. Vault goes to these families and gives a shit ton of money in exchange for giving the babies compound V or something.
Well, we also learned in Generation V that it wasn't only like giving money to families for testing it. some of the families went to Vault willingly. There was one family that they couldn't have kids, and Vault told them with Compound V they could have kids, and they were able to with Compound V. So there was some, positives I would assume out of that shit.
Oh, interesting.
So she don't believe him, but looking at her face, somewhere inside she kind of realized. And the best part is, you see the red dot.
Yeah.
While she's talking to him, she's like, "I don't believe you," and that red dot creep up slowly, and you hear the boom. And look at Huey, bitch ass. What the fuck?
It's Butcher.
And this show you how strong she is, though. This bitch is just sitting there like, ow. And Butcher got the 50 cal. And he's like, run, Huey. And what's funny is the hesitation. Your man Huey runs, then kind of stops, and kind of apologizes, and kind of runs, but he ends up running with Butcher at the end.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, your man didn't know what he wanted to do. He didn't know if he wanted to help her, if he wanted to run. But your man hit this bitch in the chest with a 50 caliber and it didn't kill her. She's not weak, yo. She's
So
clearly got bullet immunity.
immunity.
Look,
Invulnerable.
right there. Yeah, she got hit in the boobies. Look, she just stood up and like, ow.
You're not clapping my cheeks no more, Huey.
I say you done. It was the last time. You better have fucking took the video.
You probably did too.
Yeah, word up. Butcher probably got that video on the low.
Yeah, you always go to people's phones and chipping them.
Hell yeah, fucking Butcher.
So, what we got here?
Now here's my thing. Imagine if you the motherfucker standing around that shit. You hear that big ass cannon get shot. You turn around, you see this lightweight little girl fly across the fucking field, then the bitch stand up. That shit would bug me the fuck up.
Well, that's where you know it's a super.
That's when you know fucking super. I'm thinking this bitch is a zombie or some shit. What the fuck? The fuck? How the fuck this hoe just got there? What the fuck? And not for nothing, that was a great episode ending right there. This bitch get blasted and they kind of run off. So ending that episode, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the episode?
I mean, I liked it. That this this almost brought like, not that the other ones weren't good, but this episode was like I didn't want to stop watching it. It was enough action. You got enough info. This is it. It was a good episode.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I like the fact that he beat the shit out of Mesmer was part of my favorite scene, and you learn more about the supercell terrorists, and just when you thought they were about to take down Va, no, especially when Stillwell was like, "Oh, did something happen? Oh, I'm sorry." That's
The plan was real from the beginning, yo. I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
that much. The motherfuckers involved is on point.
yeah,
And the crazy part is, we haven't even met who's really the mastermind behind Vault. Stillwell is only a figurehead like a motherfucker. So that makes it even funnier because we're walking into a whole bunch of other shit that we gonna see, and it's crazy. So what have you 1 in 10? Spectre for this episode, what do you give it 1 in 10?
uh, with the brutal beating, I give it a 9 for the action. It had more action in this episode. I liked it a lot.
All right, fair enough. What about you, Alderwrath?
I'm I'm with I'm with Spectre a 9. I don't know if I'd go like a 9.5, but a a solid 9.
All right, fair enough. What about you, James?
I could probably land around at 8.5.
Okay, okay, A5. I'm probably gonna rock with a 9 too. The fact that Mesmer got stomped out was hilarious.
Hmm.
And not for nothing, my boy Huey was clapping cheeks, baby. Gotta give props when props is due.
Everyone's getting action.
Listen, that's a fact. And it's not for nothing. We find out that Butcher Wife was a little bit of a dirty birdie because I'm actually, especially when the comic book said that she wasn't assaulted. I'm gonna say that's what the show was trying to show us. I'm gonna say they
Uh,
were trying to show us that she walked in willingly, she gave him some butt cheeks, and walked off willingly. Walked off with her guts rearranged, basically.
well, I mean, it, if you look at the later episodes, that tells a different story.
Well, yes, yes, but clearly the TV show is doing a lot of changes. But if this was the comic books, folks, Butcher Wife is a hooker. Shit. All right, so let's go into the second episode. Let's look at these screen shizzies. So basically, the last thing we seen is her get shot. We seen the Muslim super bomb. He went out his way, killed the whole, Navy SEAL crew and walked off. So now we're going back. They're giving us the explanation of all this stuff. You see them doing it. Yeah, this is basically it looked like a cartel setup because that's mad either coke or heroin. And look at Homelander just chilling. Hey guys, welcome. As he's murking people. Homelander, yo, Superman as strong as he was, never was this brutal, yo. Homelander give no fucks, yo.
No. And you see
But
the
again,
Marines with
yeah,
this.
yeah, of course. Well, look, he just walked through, hands behind his back, and just no fucks given.
Yeah, what Miranda writes. Zoom.
Not asking no questions. He not doing nothing. He just slicing motherfuckers in half. Look, crushing motherfuckers' skulls, laughing. He getting a sick heart on off all this shit, blowing shit up outside. Look at these motherfuckers' faces. They like, yo, what the fuck?
Just talking among themselves.
But
Boring.
this is what they wanted. Remember, they wanted to take over the fucking military. And once they got this little bit of power, they gotta show out. They gotta show that the military is not needed. So this dude is making a stroll in the park while all these dudes sit here fucking worthless. And you walk out and kind of look at them like, all right, y'all be safe now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be safe now. And walk off on their ass. So now this dude has been in mad TV shows. That's Bobby from fucking Supernatural. And here he's the president though.
No,
trying to be the president, excuse me.
he's the senator. They're having the meeting with the senators about Compound V and all that stuff. They're
Now
discussing
here's my
plans.
question. Butcher gave them motherfuckers a little ass bottle. Look how big that bottle is. Where they found all that extra V?
They probably gave him one after the got exposed, and then the military. And then they decided to have them in the military. We want to know what's going on, so they said, "Here, want to look at our stuff? Here,
Oh,
see."
I see what you're saying. So you think they kind of played that? Oh, it was an accident. We didn't even realize they did that. But here, you can have it.
Yeah. So they just opened their doors, and they're still all there. You know, it's like, yeah, see, it's all good.
Yeah, because that's a big ass bottle they got there. So I'm gonna have to agree with you. They gave them, Vault gave them that. Like, here, we not trying to hide nothing. We didn't know. We're
Yeah,
trying to make medicine. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make medicine, even though they've been doing this shit since the fucking 40s.
pharmaceutical.
And this is when they realized they fucked up because once Homelander and them started working with the military, even the CIA can't help these motherfuckers at that point. And this is what she's basically telling them: sorry, kiddo. Sorry,
Hmm.
kiddo.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we
saying? You win some, you lose some type shit.
We need them in the military now. I'll still protect the
Yeah,
family. She'll still protect the families, but not them.
yeah, that they done. They basically done so.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad she get her just desserts too.
Yep.
So they fucked up. They realized they alone. They ain't got yo. This fucking guy, Mother's Milk. Every T-shirt he got is busting. Yo, this dude does not wear a whack T-shirt.
Man, that's literally an X on his fucking chest.
Yeah,
If that ain't a
exactly,
fucking sign, though, shit.
exactly. X marks the spot, baby. My boy, Mother Milk, letting them know.
You're fucked.
Basically, the cold open the boys. So after Huey spills the beans on the compound V, and in January go back home. Because remember, her mother been Bible thumping this bullshit. God gave you your power since day one, and
Mm-hmm.
she ate that shit up. So now that she's saying if Huey's right, that means my mom is a lying bitch. You know what I'm saying? That means my mom is a lying bitch. So she basically goes and presses her mom's. At first, her mom's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then clearly, this scene, you can see it in her mother's face. Her mother's starting to blow it up. Well, they they said it would help, and oh, how much money did you get, ho? How much money did you make off of me? The best was her answer, money. No, I didn't make nothing. All they paid was the medical bills. All they paid was the medical bills.
That's all your life was worth.
Yeah, and the best was like she was
Even
offended. Damn, bitch, that's all
even
you got was the medical bills.
even the father left the mom and her because the father they want nothing to do with it.
Nah, that's crazy though. Would you do that? Would you be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try to make my daughter a super person? She called it though. I was trying to make your life better. Nah, bitch. Nah, you was trying to make
Ooh.
your life better.
Yeah.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So she called that shit. She was like, you was trying to make your life better. That's why you ain't take no money. You ain't do nothing. You let them risk my life, hoping that I was gonna get these powers and become, somebody big. You fucking skeezer. She should have punched her in her face right there and broke all her teeth.
That's
She would have deserved it.
that's why Daddy left. That's why he left.
Well, yeah. That's why that motherfucker went to get milk and never came back. And then we got my boy the Deep, still slowly but surely losing his sanity. Is that straight vodka? Yo, that man is making a smoothie with straight vodka, yo. I think that's
Both.
Grey Goose.
Both. He's losing it.
Look, he definitely losing it. And I feel like it's all been downhill since he got finger fucked. Maybe it's
Yeah.
me. I could be wrong, but I think that was a real turning point in his life, yo.
When they send you to Sandusky, you're fucked.
Listen, them Ohio bitches. Them bitches is crazy, kid. Them bitches is crazy.
Driving through that town is boring.
Them bitches try to stick fingers in your butthole and everything out there. I heard.
They got nothing better to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Then he went to the only person he got left. Because clearly the new CIA ain't fucking with him. So he went to the fucking old CIA partner,
Mallory.
Mallory. And is it me or does she look like she didn't age too much from the last time we seen this bitch?
That was a flashback.
That's what I'm saying, but she looked the same age. She don't look like she aged too much.
Maybe she's on the plastic surgery compound V stuff. Who knows?
Oh, so they figured out how to make, Compound V make them look younger. I got you.
Something like that.
So he's basically asking her for help. Look at Shorty. Even with makeup and stuff, she's still not that pretty, man.
Mm,
I
I mean,
don't know. I guess she alright, I guess, but I don't know. She looked better than she did in that cage when she was all dusty.
She cleaned up.
Yeah, she cleaned up a lot better. And then boom. So now, mind you, let me see. We have a picture of who was in the room, right? Okay, so since Huey and Butcher is over here with Mallory, I'm assuming that leaves Frenchie, Mother's Milk, and Chemical in the location.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
just those
location get
three.
attacked by Vault. Yeah. So the location get hit by Vault, and they go to fight. And Chemicals, do her thing, but she don't last too long, clearly. Which is crazy. When you see the strongest person, that's like the Avengers. They go to fight, and they see somebody knock out the Hulk. You kind of nervous after that. You know what I'm saying? When somebody knock out the strongest person, you got a problem. And basically, they dress. Why is this bitch still barefoot? She has time to do her hair, do her makeup, do her nails, and she still ain't got time for some sneakers.
She ran it like a bat out of hell. She ain't got time.
She got dragged like the other motherfuckers got dragged, so they just captured. Look at your boy. He feels some type of way because while he fucked up, look who's starting to make some a name for himself. My boy Shockwave, fastest man, fastest shoe. Your man, fucking, he is considered the fastest man now because this guy broke his leg. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Look at him. Yeah, look how sad he look. Of course, I'm not running. That's why he the fastest man.
Oh,
And
that's what
they
I
all
thought.
looking at him.
They
Well,
forgot about him already.
That's how it go.
well, this is the scene where the security guard thought he was stealing something. Being
Because
claimed.
he's not A train. He's a black guy in an expensive store. He's got to be a
Yeah.
thief.
Sir, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, sir? You thieving bastard, get out of here.
I love those videos on YouTube where then the guy be like, "Get out of here, you're robbing," and then come to find out that person like owned the bank or the person owned the store or whatever. That's great.
Yeah.
They like, yo, we fucked, dogs. What we gonna do? They gonna kill us.
He,
They gonna
well,
kill us,
Butch was
dude.
like, I don't give two fucks.
And Butcher cared though, because if he didn't care, he wouldn't have called Mallory. He wouldn't have called the CIA bitch in the first place. He cared. He just he's Butcher. He's an asshole.
Hmm.
But he's going to have to pull some stops. And look at my boy Fishboy. He really losing it. This man, Britney Spears, is it.
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
What's funny about this, you realize this happened after he calls Stillwell. If you remember, he called Stillwell. Can I go back? Is everything good now? Nah, man. Nah, man. Just stay your ass over there. Don't call this number no more.
We'll call you.
You know what I'm
we're,
saying? This man lost his damn mind after that.
we're gonna send that broad back over for you.
That's a
Help.
fact. Hold on. We're gonna send Mindy back. No, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. But he's like shaving his head and crying all weirdly. I guess if you really think about it, theoretically, that might make him swim better. Because wouldn't he just be able to cut through that water better with a smooth dome piece?
Yeah,
Probably.
but he also kept
But
his hair short, so I don't think it'd be that
too much of a
drastic.
difference. Yeah, I guess you're right. And it's Huey talking with her again. She realized he was right. She feels some type of way. I think this is where she actually decided to rock with them, though. Because on the inside, she still want to be a hero. And she realized that motherfucker she rolling with is some real fucked up motherfuckers, yo.
I think this is where she realized he's telling the truth, but I don't think this is where she really decided to go with them. I think
If
it's
she didn't arrest them right there and she didn't snitch them out right there, she decided to roll with them because they're wanted at this point.
yes, you're technically yes, you're correct. I just don't think she, because when you get to the next, what is it, maybe like 10 more minutes down in that one scene with the guy, or no, the Maeve. It's like, don't lose yourself. That's where I think it was like, no, this is where I'm act. You know what? This is the best way to say it. This is where she says, "Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not gonna go after you, but I'm not gonna stop you unless you do something stupid."
Yeah.
That part is where she's actively gonna say, "No, I'm actively gonna help you guys."
She hangs around with them a little bit more.
Yeah.
She said,
Okay.
"There's two ways to get to heaven, and you're one of them, Huey."
Yeah, there
Listen,
you go.
that's a fact. She was coming while she was going. I guess I get it. And then we go right to A Train. A Train leg is getting better. So okay, first off, unless there was a little bit of a time jump right here, clearly he does heal kind of fast because this motherfucker's already pulling trains.
Yeah, he healed fast with that, extra god juice.
Ah, good job. You remember that's right. He'd been stroking up that V again.
Hmm.
His brother realized too. His brother realized his brother, and his brother made the comment again. Your bones is fucked up. Your nuts is shrinking, and you keep on that V, motherfucker. Keep doing that shit like a dope fiend. But he's trying though. He out here pulling the train. I guess that's where he got the A train from. He was able to pull trains. Wouldn't that say he's also got super strength too?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? There's no way. Can you pull a fucking train, my dude?
Pissed me off enough. Maybe I will.
Fuck out of
I,
here. My
I'm gonna
nigga, you
say
could
yes, I
barely
can. I can pull a train.
fuck out of here. Y'all motherfuckers couldn't pull a car by yourself that's
I,
in neutral. Fuck out of here.
I,
I can
I
push
will
a
make
car.
that bet. I will make a bet. I will pull a train. It might be a
I
toy
bet.
train.
Nah, we going to the
You didn't
train yard.
specify a real train. I can
Nah,
pull
we going to the
a.
train yard. You gotta pull. Listen, I'll let you pick which car, but you gotta pull one car out of the train.
You know what? I will bring that toy train with me, and I will say, "This is the toy train."
Look at his
uh,
brother. His brother's like, "What's up, my dude? What you doing? Yeah, I get it. You working out, but my nigga, you gotta calm down. Pulling trains." Then we flip back. Like, yo, look at your man Black Noir. He never changes that outfit. That shit must smell like straight shit. Cause he got the full face mask too, so you know he's just smelling his breath all day, yo.
I'm sure he
Make it
washes it.
look, he made the motherfucker so uncomfortable he got up and left so he can play the piano.
Maybe he just ass stinks.
Well, it could be that too, but look at the dude face. The dude look mad uncomfortable. Black Noir just icing it. Just like yeah, my man. He just slides off the bench and keep it moving so Noir can play. My man Homelander rocking, thinking he the man. Still well. Now, mind you, Homelander feel like he the shit right now because he's did the first army excursion and killed everybody, and he's the man. And this is the first time we see the real lion behind the lioness. Now, mind you, this man has played a villain in every fucking thing he's been in. Yo, I don't think I've ever seen him play a good guy. So let's just leave it at that.
Giancarlo.
Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito. Can you think of anything he's actually been the good dude? This dude has been a bad guy in
Mm,
everything, yo.
can't not top of my head.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's ever played a good dude. I think he just got one of those looks that they like, nah, come over here. I need a villain. You want to be a villain? I got you. But
Yeah.
he's basically the CEO of all. He's Madeline's Stillwell's boss.
Yeah.
and he's G with it too. He also doesn't have no superpower that we know of, and I'm talking about they still on that level, numerous seasons later. So it's not that something like down the line he might develop it. No, we don't know him having any at all. And then we got a Starlight there with her new outfit. You can tell when she got the Nicki Minaj hairdo, she's wearing the new outfit. She ain't wearing the old joint. And if I remember correctly, I think homie was trying to tap skins, right?
Oh yes, he was.
Right. He saw the outfit. He was trying to smack skins. But look at that outfit. I get it. And yeah, she looked like Taylor Swift, but that outfit make her look like she got the biggest boobies ever. She like a little skinny girl with double D's right there.
Well, that's by design. By
Well, exactly. They knew what they was doing. They was trying to get them eye image.
hmm
Is it me or this is like the second time Maeve caught her looking all fucked up? This is when Maeve goes back on what she said. Remember, Maeve told her before, "Yo, fuck everything you love and just do you." And now Maeve is like, you know what? Nah, I fucked up. They fucked me up. You do you. Stay you as long as you can. And look, why she got all hunchback? She look like she got a stomach. All that slim shit is fake. That look at the illusion right there. What's this right here? Find out Huey got her pregnant. What's that? And she's all hunchback. She
yeah.
got the Quasimodo. She got the no ass at all. I don't know. She ain't hitting with that outfit from when she's standing like that. Now Homelander go back to Stillwell. And this is kind of, I think, when he realized she is not his people, he kind of pressed her about it some more. She make a statement, and then she throw some pussy at him. So he clapped cheeks. Frenchie, remember Frenchie, Mother's Milk, and Chemical got caught. So they in the cell. She do her normal, lay on my lap, baby, I got you. And Huey and them is trying to figure out a way to free them. So I think that conversation with Maeve is when that's what you was trying to say, brother. That conversation there is when she finally decided to actually roll with them.
Hmm?
No, Alderwrath, I'm pretty sure this is when he was saying that she's decided to roll with them. He said during when she was talking with Maeve.
Uh, pr- I think he said something like that.
The best is that this stupid motherfucker gets caught purposely to break them all out.
Oh, was it the braces in his mouth?
Yeah, so they can pick the shit and get out and shit. That shit is scary. That
Look,
shit look nasty though. You see that shit in his mouth? Look.
Yeah.
the best part is when Mother's Milk's like, "All right, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna hit you and it's gonna hurt. So yeah, be prepared." So what do you mean? Boom! Oh, you fucking
Yeah, that
yeah. They couldn't
is crazy.
because they couldn't get that retainer out of his mouth.
Oh, it didn't work though. Yeah,
It
that's why
did.
right here when he punched him in the face right there. Bow! Your man's like, oh fuck. They spit that shit right out though.
Son of a bitch.
Listen, it did the job though. Guys, look at this crazy motherfucker. Butcher's like Batman on the low, yo. I can't remember why he's looking at this wall though.
Uh oh, isn't that where he finally? I don't remember.
Oh, that's the wall. That's the war with the prison wall, basically.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
that's what that is.
Madeline lives.
Yeah, so no, he comes up on Madeline. That's where he's
Yeah,
at.
he wants to kill her because
Well,
he
that's
thinks
what. Well,
Homelander think
remember,
they go ahead.
no, I was saying, remember they told him that she's Homelander's weakness. You can't tell a
Yes,
crazy motherfucker some shit like that.
yeah, that's why he went over there to even up the score.
Hmm.
So he think.
This man said, "I got your ass." Homelander's weakness, I got you. That's all you needed to say. So he went and snatched her ass up.
Mallory was the one that told him that.
Yeah, Mallory. Listen, Mallory's clearly playing her own game too. She know Butcher well enough to know that motherfucker's crazy as fuck. So by her telling that dude that, she knew he was gonna do some stupid shit. And they making their escape, and he sees Chemical laid up. You already know he ain't gonna leave her ass there. Look, he almost break his neck trying to get to her ass, and
But
he
then
get hit.
Mother Milk volunteers. It's like, is she that worth it? Is she worth it? And he's like, fuck it, cover me. And he was like, what? What was the gun? What do I do with the gun? Point and shoot. Like,
The
it's out of
fact that
bullets.
this man is shooting and saying sorry as he's shooting is hilarious.
Sorry, sorry. And he gets a couple of them, you know.
Yeah, that's why he's saying sorry. Ah, sorry. Like, no, nigga, you want to hit them. What the fuck you mean sorry? Shoot better. You know what I'm saying? Hit more of them. Look at him, man. He's sitting there like, look at all the bullets this dude is wasting. This is crazy.
Sorry.
I give you five. Listen, Huey stood up though. He did the best he can do. Kimiko fucked up. Frenchie shot. I think Mother Milk might be hurt too. No,
No, he went to go get Kimiko out because Frenchie
and this
can't do
dude
it.
is still. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he was hurt. And this dude still. You know what's funny? I almost forgot to tell you. Yo, you know who I seen today at work?
Who?
Fucking 50 Cent came in. He was going to the radio show. That nigga ain't that big, yo. He kind of like cut up buff. He was in a suit, but he's like 5'8". I'm like, yo, this dude ain't even that tall.
Really?
Yeah. That man came with a whole crew. He had like 12 fucking armed guards with him.
Damn.
And then when he finished the interview, that man walked out, stood in the lobby, and waited till a fucking big ass fucking Range Rover picked his ass up. He didn't leave the lobby until the Range Rover was right in front of the building. Then he dipped right into the car and was out.
Damn.
Shit,
That's
the other
crazy.
day I saw Patton Oswald. That shit, I was more geeked out over Patton Oswald than I was off of 50 Cent.
Nice.
Patton
He's in a
Oswald is
lot.
the man. Oh yeah, Patton Oswald been in mad shit.
Yeah, he's also a
Like,
superhero guy. He's a superhero buff nerd too. So yeah.
yeah, they running NBC is doing a whole bunch of new shows, so they got something called the Morning Joe Show, and a lot of these cats go to that show. And they got something called The Beat with Ari, and a lot of cats go to that show too. Mm. So basically, they hemmed up at this point. They're not even trying no more. Huey's out of bullets. Frenchie hurt. Chemical fucked up. I really think Mother's Milk was hurt too at this point. I felt like he got shot in the leg or some shit like that because they just all saying they're lumped up.
Well, at that point, what are you gonna really do against somebody shooting fucking bullets?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. So basically, they are. That whole prison escape bit was worthless
until
until she comes.
nobody touches my man clapping cheeks.
It's like he's the only dude that made me come. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Like leave him
That's
be.
his
It was a great
superpower.
intro. It was right making super chicks come. Let me find out. That's because he licked her booty. She ain't never had that booty lick. Look, she came in with mad shit exploding,
Shut the
and she proceeds to lump everybody the fuck up. This is actually, I want to say, the first time we actually seen her, put hands. She ain't bad. She fuck all the motherfuckers up enough to get them out.
Mm.
Frenchie's like, damn, Huey, she wants you. She came for you.
Which is true though. She didn't. Do you think she came? She came for Huey. If Huey ass was out on the park bench with her, them other motherfuckers would have been dead as fuck.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
He know it too. She know it too. Look, she's all chipper, like, I did a good thing. I saved you. Hee hee. Clap my cheeks again. Do that thing with your tongue I like. You know what I'm saying? Do that thing with your tongue I like, please.
Yeah, her neck looks so tense there.
And look. First time we seen your man looking like a pimp, baby. When we get home later, I'm gonna do all them things with my tongue you like. I got you.
And his father's like, "That's my boy."
My boy A Train. This is when now remember A Train just got healed, still kind of hocked up on Compound V, and he come out of left field to join the fight. And he's kind of disgusted, like you fucking traitorous bitch. Wait till
Pretty
Homeland to
much.
find out. All he had to do was speed off and tell Homeland it would have been game over. But he chose to try to make brownie points. She ain't no punk bitch no more. He should have hit her with that bitch. Don't try to flex on me. You the same bitch that gurgled fucking the deep. Get your ass out of here. But he's fast though, cause she blasted. He dips, and she proceeds to blast everything. These scenes is real fucking official. The money they spent on graphics is hot. But this shit looks hot. But she still ain't connected. He is the fastest man, I guess. He bop
That's
her
why I don't.
ass.
That's also why I don't think she could take Homelander.
But is Homelander super fast? We don't know. Remember, we think it's Superman. We haven't seen super speed as one of Homelander's abilities.
True,
It
true.
might be super speed in flight, maybe, but we really don't know.
I I will digress.
So
This is
you
when he
killed my
starts snapping.
girl. You
Yeah.
killed my
No,
girl, and you killed mine. Yes, I killed your
he said,
girl, but you do what you did to
no,
my
but you
girl
know
was
what?
worse.
That's what I was about to say. Though that if you theoretically listen to what A Train is saying, he's right. He was like, I killed your bitch by accident. You plotted to do what you did to my girl that caused me to kill her. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I was like, damn, A Train, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that it makes sense to what he's saying right now.
Oh
It
yeah.
good.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I mean, it does to a certain point. Yeah, he plotted, but you know, I don't know. You're telling me like we were talking before. You can't have had the split second to fucking move off to the side. You know?
Well, I'm a stand on that molehill. I'm gonna be honest with you because you got super speeds, mean you got super reflexes, mean you got super intuition. All that shit is supposed to be super fast. How you didn't, how you ran into that bitch?
Yeah.
Was her timing that impeccable that she stepped off right when you was actually hitting that point? I don't know if I believe all that. I think it's like what James said that he was hopped up and he fucked up. So, dude, you fucked up. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He fucked her
Yep.
up though. Look, she hit the floor hard too. So yeah, looking at this scene right there, maybe you're right. Maybe Homelander would rip her shit up, yo, for real. Yeah, she's sitting there like, ow, what the fuck? But see, karma's real. Because the whole time all this shit going on, what happened? This man catch a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, Compound V caught up with him.
He was a dope fiend. They really made the black man to be a dope fiend in this shit right here. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like dead ass. They had this man, look, he caught the OD. He about to pull out Narcan from his pocket over here. This shit crazy.
Get more of that Compound V?
Oh yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what? Just squirted in
Yeah,
my face. Come on.
yeah. Yeah. Like Dave Chappelle's crack fiend character.
Talk
Get more
about
of that
suck your dick. I suck your dick for compound V. Come on, Huey. I know you got some.
for five
Look,
dollars.
look, look. Right here. I suck your dick. I suck your dick, Huey. Please give me a quick shot. Your man hit the floor. This got to be the dumbest scene ever, though. This motherfucker start doing the fucking Heimlich. I mean, not the Heimlich, CPR on this motherfucker.
I would just let him die. See, a second
My
time.
dude, he was just about to kill. See, in that case, he deserved it. You was just about to kill me. You said you was gonna run through my father like you ran through my girl. Nah, my nigga, you gonna die slow as I stay here watching you. You know what I'm saying? As I stay here watching you die slow.
I let that motherfucker die. But no, no.
He's got a conscience.
Yeah, which I get it. But she's smart though. She was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. They coming. I'll stay here. So she took over the CPR and he proceeded to, get the fuck out of there. But you know what? I think looking the way she's looking at him, look, I think that kind of solidified her feelings for him. She was like, all right, he really isn't a bad guy. Look, he had the chance to let this motherfucker die. He was ready to help him.
Yeah, but
And
just doing
mind
it.
you, yeah, she probably wouldn't have been mad if he killed the dude. She know he killed Translucent, but that shows that he's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not a killer. You know what I'm saying? He do what he got to do type shit.
Yeah,
Hmm. Maybe there's some
And
truth to
then,
everything he's been saying to her.
exactly. And then we go back to Stillwell with a nice brand new bubble vest.
mm-hmm.
Shit. And look at my boy. My boy got the fucking dead man trigger. And here come Homelander. The best is that this man walking with the baby like nothing. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You think he had super hearing?
Yeah.
Because then you figure because this man Butcher looked wired up, so you figure he would have heard Butcher heartbeat and everything already.
Who's
You know what I'm
uh
saying? Then we got Butcher talking shit to him. They going back and forth a little bit. Butcher let him know, yeah, this bitch is your weakness. I got your ass now. Now Homelander at this point knows shit that Butcher don't know. Because remember, through the whole episode, Homelander's, well, the last episode too, Homelander's been pushing for information about that chick, Butcher's wife.
Yeah.
That's why
yeah.
we got the flashes and all that stuff. So at this point, Homelander realizes that Butcher wife is like he know more than what Butcher know about his wife. Butcher think Homelander assaulted her and she died in childbirth or whatever the case is. That's the story they've been selling. Homelander realized this bitch has been lying. So the fact that she's all strapped up with grenades and being used as a weapon at this point, this motherfucker don't give no fucks. And he leans in close. At this point, I actually thought he was gonna give her a little peck, but nah. Oh, he do
Good.
give her the peck, but this is what he really give her.
I'll give you my pack. Yeah. I love it.
Listen, this man says she got a lot on her mind, and he wanted to clear it off her conscience for a little bit because he just emptied her whole shit out right there.
Hmm.
Ah, look, he just left all. That bitch look like the Terminator. When the Terminator peel off his face, that's what that bitch look like right there.
That's right.
Look, look, look. Ah, damn. You think she alive still?
Yeah. See all that
That
plastic
bitch ain't
surgery?
alive. That bitch is dead, kid. Cause it's not just her eyeballs. That nigga got her cheek, her forehead. That man
You know,
clearly burned into the back of her skull.
he's mad. He's pissed off. He doesn't like to be lied to. If you lie to Homelander, he'll kill you.
But here's my thing.
Really?
He like her booby milk. Now we got a problem. Where he getting his booby milk from?
Yeah. That's where he regrets it later in the second season with
He should have
anger.
squeezed her breast right there, right before she
Yeah.
rigor mortis.
One last time. One last
Hell
time.
yeah.
Hey,
One last go. Boop.
hey, Butch, you mind stepping away for a minute?
I might not. You know what? No, I gotta play crazy. I'm gonna do it right in front of Butcher while I'm looking at him. What you looking at, buddy? Why are you staring at me? Close your eyes, fuck. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Don't tell nobody.
don't don't
Hell
look
Uh,
at
yeah.
me.
Hell yeah, right? Don't look at me. I'm hideous. I'm hideous.
uh, I'll throw you in
Dude.
space.
Hell yeah, it's looking great. This has got to be one of the most memorable endings right here I've ever seen. Because your man's still cracking like what you thought. You thought that was gonna work. You thought that was my weakness. My man Butcher was like, "Fuck it." Your man just said, "Fuck it." I don't know what
Kaboom!
happened. Hell yeah, this definitely didn't turn out the way I thought it was. But it's time for all of us to die now. And he presses the button. And you would have figured this man was dead. But I think this goes
Nope.
back to what we said before. The fact that he's not dead tells me Homelander probably does have super speed. How was he able to get out of there, grab the nigga, and get out of there? Got to be super speed. And look, he's just standing there too. Lulu, hello,
Wake up.
wakey,
Guess where
wakey,
we
eggs and bakey.
Well, uh, now I do think he's got the super speed, but
Yeah, well, based off of this,
maybe.
he got to.
Well, and I do think that, but at the same point, you know how what is it, the bomb squads? They have that fucking tarp that they can throw over people. I'm not saying for big explosions, but you know, um,
That could be the case too, but
be,
that bitch had a yo. You seen all them bricks of
oh,
C4? She must have had enough to blow like the block up.
I fully agree with that. That's why I said from the beginning I do think it's speed, but I'm just throwing it out there. It could be something where he can, shield him with his body and his fucking the cape or whatever. You know,
I
maybe
guess that's not impossible. That's not impossible, but I'm gonna have to lean towards the speed because that seems to be more probable. That he just, ran at the speed of light, snatched the dude up, and flew off.
I
Or maybe
I
he didn't run. Maybe he just flew at the speed of light and snatched his ass up and flew off.
uh that too.
Maybe
The only bad
it,
part though is he premeditated that shit because he brought the baby down and he was
Also,
almost
he
giving her
basically the
that.
baby is dead too. Though I forgot about the baby. That means they killed the baby too in that
I,
explosion.
I thought he saved the baby and just dumped it somewhere. I
He
don't
in the
remember.
crib that was
Where?
in
Where the
the
baby at?
it was in the crib in the same room or
Yeah, they was in the same room. So unless he saved the baby and Butcher, the baby would be somewhere right there with them right now. Because the explosion happened and Butcher's waking up here in the grass. Where the fuck the baby at? He put the baby in the crib and let that baby die in that house is what he did.
well he was always jealous of the baby being able to suck on the
Yes,
titties
because the
so
baby, yeah, exactly. The baby was playing with
Nah,
his titties.
I think the baby survived because I think they mentioned it in the season two.
See,
Like
I
they
don't
found the
remember.
baby somewhere.
I haven't
It's
Huh?
gotten
plausible
to
though.
season two, so I'm just going based on what I see right now.
Well, for all we know, the fucking baby could be a fucking soup. So I guess it's plausible.
Facts.
But remember, that baby is young, and that bitch is old. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she had the baby could have been some compound V shit.
Oh yeah.
Do you do you think was it a clone? Was the baby a potential like clone? Like was it a boy or was it a girl?
There was a
Well,
boy.
you know what? Yeah, I'm about to just say I think they mentioned that it was a boy.
It was a boy. I don't remember because I was gonna say shit. Maybe it's they're cloning themselves to give themselves superpowers. You
It's
know,
very plausible. It's very plausible.
because all these
That's definitely a
people that are with
possibility.
Vault are all old as fuck. So now they
Well, the funny part is we learned that compound V, the original formula, whoever took that original formula, we found out them motherfuckers don't age. And we'll explain more of that on season two because we get a superhero on season two that's one of the originals. And remember, they started doing this shit since like 1920. So
mm,
that made this person, 100 plus years, and the person looked at 25 or whatever the case is. So they don't age with the original formula.
gotcha.
And speaking of the original formula, this dude is on the original formula too, Black Noir, because we see in later seasons that he was one of the original crew from back in the 20s and 30s type shit.
Gotcha.
So you figure if it's 2020 or 2025 in the show, they almost 100 years old type shit. So that's crazy. Even though we never see Noir's face, just so you know, because I don't know. We find out later on why, but in the comic books, when we see Noir's face, we find out he's a clone of Homelander. I don't. They definitely don't do that here, though. But back to the screen. Look who we find. Butcher's missing or her supposedly dead wife, and look at the look of surprise. She's like, "Oh man, both my exes is in this bitch. This is crazy."
Awkward.
Yeah.
And the best is Butcher's face. Butcher's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" He probably thinking maybe I did kill all of us because look, I'm in heaven. Look at this bitch.
You know what?
And this
That's
is the
probably
funny
the
part.
only reason why Homelander actually saved him because he's the only one who was actually honest with him when he said to Homelander, "I just want to see you suffer."
Fair
You
enough.
know what I mean?
I think it come out kind of like a Batman Joker shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm?
Like, yeah, you're the good guy, and I should kill you, but this is fun. You know what I'm saying? You're my nemesis. This is fun. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna let you go. You're gonna try again. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna let you go. You're gonna try again. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna let you go. This is gonna be entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this. Look at her face. Does that? Do you feel that's the face of a woman that was sexually violated and her violator showed up on her house?
No.
That's definitely not a look of something like that. That's a look of somebody that just seen their baby father pop up and they like, oh man. And then looks to the left and see your ex like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? But this is why Homelander actually, I think personally, Homelander wanted to break Butcher right here. And I don't mean physically because he could have killed him easily, especially when Butcher was unconscious. He wanted to break Butcher right here. So not only did I clap cheeks with your wife, She had my kid, my dude. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? She had my kid, so that means I blasted all up in her guts. How you like them apples? You like fruit? How you like them apples?
so, so,
And the
hey, kid.
fact
I
that
mean,
the kid kind of looks like a yeah, the kid kind of looks like Homelander. The kid wearing the blue, red, and white shirt. You know what I'm saying? And again, look at her face. She's disgusted. He's like a deadbeat pops, but that's not a look of oh my God, my rapist is touching my son. You know what I'm saying? That's not that look.
Hmm.
At the same point, I don't see too many women dealing with their rapists like would want the kid to like go hide in hiding and raise them. I don't think that would go down.
No.
I think they would fucking kill that kid, or if they had no choice, they had to raise the kid. I think they would be so like disingenuous, like totally just like not have give no fucks towards that kid.
well, I mean, it seems like an innocent young kid. So you think she would raise him better if
Yeah, but
she
I'm
wasn't?
talking about okay, any kid is an innocent kid. That's a definite. But there's women in the world now that get sexually assaulted and happen to get pregnant, so to speak. You know how quick them chicks want that kid aborted? You know what I'm saying? They want that kid gone. They don't want to raise a kid from their assaulter, you know what I'm saying? From their abuser.
Uh, yeah. No. Yeah.
And
Of
then
course
you
not.
turn around and have the kid wearing the same colors, the red, white, and blue like the pops.
Oh shit, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
You see what I'm saying? You got the kid wearing red, white, and blue like the pops. Their haircut is almost similar. You basically raising a little Homelander right there. Homelander Jr.
Yeah.
Look, this man's so bugged out. He didn't even get up. He's just laying there confused.
Because he knows it's not a real neighborhood house. It's a compound. It's a military.
Yeah, well, clearly they got her hiding. But my statement is the fact that that kid is what, 9, 10 years old, maybe? The fact that they raised this kid, she raised this kid to 10, and we later, like, we don't see it now, but we later on find out that she genuinely cares for this kid. There's no way you would do that for somebody that was your assailant.
Hmm.
She clapped cheeks. He did not assault her. I'm gonna have to stick with that hard body.
I
She
think
gave
that
him the
was.
bombastic
Hmm.
so she can tell her little friends that she clapped Superman. Yeah, man. F Lois Lane. I broke his back. 3 hours. 3 hours for shizzle my dizzle. No kryptonite needed.
But you know what, man? What the hell happened if she let him last 3 hours, but that other chick fucking had him done in like 10 seconds?
Older lady, she knew what she was doing.
Mm.
And she was squirting booby milk in his face. Game over. He was nutting everywhere. Like dead ass. He was splashing everywhere after that. Once that booby milk was in the air, game over. And he ain't like mother's milk. He didn't need it to survive. He just needed it, baby. So that's your episode 8. That's a wrap up for season 1. What's your opinion on the episode, and what's your opinion on the season as a whole? What you thinking, Alderwrath? Let's start with you, my brother.
Uh, I mean, I'm gonna say a solid 9. This one, it does make me kind of want to go to that 9.5. Um, this I don't want to say these last two episodes gave me a little bit more like oomph, but they reignited that. Okay, I want to see where they're going with this because they kind of hooked me up on these. Um, but yeah, these were good episodes. back to back good episodes. I think they did everything right on these so far.
Well, you could clearly tell they was trying to finish this season strong. You know what I'm saying? They was like, listen, we started good. We gave them a little bit of filler in the middle there, but we had to give them some information. Let's
Yep.
lock this down good, make them want to come back.
And I feel like they did that. I feel like they
Yeah,
did everything spot on, everything that they were trying to do. So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
All right, 9.5. All right, Spectre, what you saying?
yeah, I gave it a 9 too. Just the fact that they connected all the dots pretty much with the story, and you figure out what the main plot was at the end with the terrorist soups and all that. So it definitely was just like, oh, okay, I gotta see what happened in season two, and stuff like that. You know?
Well, that's a fact because we didn't, they gave us a little taste. They didn't really, who knows how many. This man ran around the world injecting terrorists. You know what I'm saying? So who knows who's going to pop up later on with superpowers? We know Chemical, and we know the what you call it that they bodied already or whatever. But I don't know. Who know? Well, actually, they didn't body him. He walked off. If you remember at the end of the video, my
yeah.
man, Muhammad, blow up or whatever we calling him. Bomber, the
Uh,
bomber. There we go. That's what we said. The bomber, not the suicide bomber because he walked away. So just the bomber. So clearly they could be more. Who knows where they're gonna go? Clearly we're gonna know more about Vought because Madeline is dead. So if Madeline is dead, that means we're gonna have to see more of Giancarlo. So they gave us that taste of Giancarlo just in time because we ain't got no more Madeline.
Not yet.
But not yet. Well, how they gonna bring her back? You didn't see the size of them golf balls she had in her fucking forehead. She had two big
Yeah,
ass golf
you
balls.
well, you'll see her a little bit in the next episode or two.
That shit might be fantasies and dreams
No,
because she did.
I don't want to blow it up, man. Just watch it.
All right. Save it for next week then, fucker. Save it for next week.
That's what I'm
James, what you
trying.
think, my brother? What you think about the episode and the season overall?
Probably could give it a 9 this episode and probably a 8 overall.
Okay. All right. Yeah. James is breaking that 9 mark. All right. Fair enough. But that's like I said, that's us wrapping up season 1. We've been going on for about 2.5. So I figure it might be time to call this. Next week we can jump into season 2. If you fellas is ready to rock with that, we can do like 1 and 2 of season 2.
heard that.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But I want to thank everybody for rocking with me. I want to thank everybody who came out and watched, listened, showed love. Oh, how was it when you reviewed it, James?
What's the question?
How was it when you reviewed it? Going back now, is it better the second time around?
Probably about the same, I guess.
You said about the same. Fair enough. I respect it. But like I was saying, thank everybody for rocking out with us. We hope to see y'all next week when we do a season 2, 1 and 2. Up until then, we're gonna be gaming. James got stuff jumping on. James, you rocking Sunday?
Me? What
Yeah,
are we
you doing a
doing?
live Sunday
I don't think so.
for your channel? That's what I was asking for your Walking Dead
I
joint.
I don't think so. Not Sunday.
You got any new videos dropping?
I just dropped one. It was a timeline map thing. Always dropping videos. Not sure about the live streams. They just come around every now and then. Might
All
do one
right.
for
Well,
Stranger Things once after it airs.
yeah. All right. Good. Do it for Stranger Things then. So listen, he dropped some videos. So go to my boy James' channel, The Walking Dead Explained. Give him some love. Spectre and Alderwrath ain't got no channels, but when D&D pop back up, y'all can rock with them. But until then, we gonna rock next week. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all.
Whispered shout. Lights on. Channel 9. Reviews 5. fights dragons high. Péndulo, la vibra está dura, como expose por oscura. I roll them out loud, pages flip like thunder. Comic book stack, got the heat, no blunder. Breaking down shows, yeah, movies get sliced. Crits on the mic like I'm rolling all dice. Lighting up green while the panels ignite. Superhero smoke, blow clouds in the night. Dungeon to the dragon, I'm the boss, that's fact. Got merch on the table, put the gold in the sack. 5150, I'm spitting reviews. TV, books, anime, drop all the news. Smash cut, fight scene, blood in the frame. Every bar hits like a boss fight game. Cinematic flow, keep the blade in the sheath. Light sparks flash, got the flame in my teeth. I curse, I rip, his channel's grown. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. En la mesa, dragones y dados. Crítico fuerte, los cortes son bravos. Humo en el aire, blunt encendido. Cultura mezclada, yo nunca me olvido. Comics y series, yo vendo mi merch. Todo el canal con la vibra de church. Luces brillando, reseñas al 100. El club explotando, lo canto también. Series y libros, reviews con poder. Películas caen, las pongo a perder. Dragones rugiendo, la mesa encendida. Dungeons and Dragons, me cambio la vida. Back to the fight, old school, new flame. Anime clash while I'm calling the game. Weed smoke rise and the neon is lit. Review every saga, I'm dropping that hit. Sword to the fist and the fist to the mic. Light up the channel, we ride every night. Adult in the booth, yeah, curse what I choose. I don't play safe, I break all the rules. Roll the dice, like the blood hit the stage. As críticos locos soltando la raíz. Coming to the movie reviews on fire. El club encendido, subiendo más higher. Light it up, and the low, Breno never dies, vámonos.